Republic of Football on 97.3, live on Channel 1 TV as well. On YouTube, we are City Sports GHA, and on X as well. We are live. You see, every time when I hear this sick tune, I get goosebumps. We are about to usher you into everything European football. And this is your place for the football talk. You can join the conversation by texting into the show 0549 986 996. And just like we always do on the show, at the tail end of the show, we will activate the phone lines and you can call us on 0539 986 996. 0549 986 996. No, now, so just hold on. You can write those numbers down, and then when it's time for your turn, you can also call us, and then we'll get talking. As always, the name has not changed. I am Gabby Ofer. You can find me on X at Gabby Milito7. We are here to drive you all the way to somewhere around 5:30ish. That's where we draw curtains on the show. Welcome again to the show, the Sunday edition of the Republic of Football. If you're listening to us on radio, we are live on 97.3 FM. I've got Bernard Abeku with me, and also Sedinam Edmond rocking the Aston Villa jersey. He went on a Liverpool run, a very good run when it comes to wearing the Liverpool jersey. Liverpool did not fare too well. He switched to West Ham United. No, I think he started with West Ham United. Switched to Liverpool. Today he says he's doing Aston Villa. Yeah, that's the man said in Edmond. Yeah, man. Today I've decided to take you all the way to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Al Nasser. Said what you say?
You see, the name Al Nasser rhymes with something local.
Which is?
Al Nasser. Almost Situ.
Oh, said he. But you why?
It's too early.
If I know say this word, you can like I don't go on the way. Yeah, that's Sedina Medwon. You get to hear from him a lot more. Yeah, so we'll be talking EPL, we'll be talking Spanish La Liga, we'll be talking some Italian football, that's the Serie A. We'll take you to Germany, talk about the Bundesliga. And that's why we call it the Republic of Football. Michael Cristalli says, Chairman Gabi, I like the shine of your head. Hey, you people behave yourself on YouTube. Yeah, but welcome to the show. I've got Sedi with me in studio, like I said, and also Bernard Abeku will join me pretty soon. Sedi, just a quick thought on a news I'm reading here. Not too long. That's coming from the camp of Wolves. Yeah. That says that the head coach Vitor Pereira is no more with the team. He's been dismissed after 10 matches. Wolves are here to pick up a win in the PL this season, and I find it very, very, very surprising. I say it's surprising in the sense that I thought at the tail end of last season they were one of the teams that turned the corner. They were one of the teams that I thought, given the performance they showed in last season, they were going to put up a decent performance this season, but that's not been the story for the Portuguese manager. In fact, one of the stats that was very, very interesting to speak about, if you want to compare it with his fellow countryman on the other side, who is still the head coach of United, the stats for Pereira at the time was that he actually gathered more points than Ruben Amorim, and that's last season. And so that's why I felt confident that in this season he would be the man to help Wolves finish in a very respectable position. But the top hierarchy of Wolves say, look, we can't continue with you after 10 matches.
Well, good afternoon to everybody doing the listening and also watching. Now, for me, I would say it's surprising from another point of view. Mm-hmm. It's surprising in the sense that when Wolves started the season, despite their horrific recruitment strategy and the kind of players they brought in, they still went on to give Vitor Pereira a contract extension. that is where I started asking my questions. That what exactly do these guys want?
You mean the top hierarchy of Wolves?
Yeah, you did not recruit properly for the guy.
Okay.
You did not recruit properly. You constantly tell your players, and instead of being like the Brightons and then the Brentfords, going into the data and then finding correct players to come and replace the players you sold and made good cash on, then you go and be bringing loans from teams that are looking for a way to find games for their players. And that has been the trend for a long time now. It's just that it is time the chickens have come home to roost. And they are reaping what they have sown over the period of time.
Okay.
They can't stop conceding goals. One thing that I find difficult to understand is this team is actually set up beautifully for Victor Pereira. So I don't understand what exactly
You mean the profile of players Wolves have got?
Yeah.
And
It's set up for him.
the tactics or the philosophy he wants to introduce at Wolves.
Yeah.
They marry, right?
They really do. But it's fascinating to see that the over dependence and reliance on one player, only one, is what has led to where they are currently.
Okay. Who is that player?
Matheus Cunha.
Oh, okay. So they lost him to United.
They lost him to United.
Okay.
And last season, he was
I don't
virtually
think-
scoring a third
Yeah.
of their entire goals.
That's true. He's
So
not
now-
being replaced too.
Exactly. They didn't replace Neto. They didn't replace. I can go back and then start from a very interesting point where they did not replace from.
Oh, you mean they have a rich history of not replacing?
They have a rich history of not replacing players, going in for loans, and then trying the Italian model of bringing in players, which has failed woefully. The Italian model is bringing in the aged players to try and revive your team. They tried that with Diego Costa, and it was woeful. The only thing beautiful about Diego Costa joining Wolves and his entire time at Wolves was he being announced. How they announced him was the most beautiful thing that happened to Diego Costa's career at Wolves. Aside that, it was shambolic. You've not replaced Neto, you've not replaced Cunha. The list is really endless. From the days of Joao Mario, Moutinho, you've not replaced these guys. You have managed. You got Lemina. You found a way of letting Lemina also go. You signed Lemina, went on to bring in his brother, who has literally gone on to not even partake in the first team activities. It's been a decline for a long time, and trust me, I'm expecting them to go in for another Portuguese manager to come and stir the tide.
Okay. Sadi, just to cut you briefly, so let's take you to the London Stadium. There's a penalty coming from that arena going in favor of West Ham United. It was Jared Bowen who was brought down by I think Murphy. We're having a check, Vice checking that to see if the contact was really legit. But as it looks,
So that's
stands now.
Malik Thiaw.
Okay.
Yeah, and frankly speaking,
Yeah, there was a contact. He did not get the ball. I think his knee got hold of Jared Bowen.
No,
yeah.
but at
Bowen's right leg.
yeah, but this frozen frame, if his leg touches the ball, it's not a penalty.
Yeah, it's not. I agree.
If his leg touches the ball in this frame,
So
it's no longer
So
a
are they
penalty.
taking a decision based on the frozen screen we're looking at? Because per your argument,
yeah.
if it's a frozen screen, you can see Thiaw actually stretching.
Okay, it's
I
not
think
a
there was
penalty.
a slight touch on the ball.
It's not a penalty.
So it's not, right?
It's not a penalty because
Okay, let's take a look at
yes,
it
So
again.
now the direction of the ball changes mid-air,
Okay.
so it's not a penalty. No,
Yeah.
it's,
So
it's-
that's
yeah, it's not a penalty.
a good decision by the referee. Penalty not taken for.
No, but he's actually going to check the screen, and we know what happens.
He's not
when-
going to check. Oh, okay. Then it's not going to.
No, but I don't think it will be a penalty because of what they have made us understand with this particular kind of sequence. That when the player stretches his leg and it touches that of the ball, it touches any part of the circumference of the ball, prior to a later touch from another player, then it's not a penalty. Once the circumference of the ball is touched, then it's not a penalty. And in this case, you can see there's a slight touch.
Let's see what the verdict will be for the referee.
No, but you see, there's a slight touch. Then if this is considered a penalty, then we can go back to 2 weeks and start finding penalties for the likes of Chelsea, for the likes of United, and for a couple of teams.
Okay.
So there needs to be consistency in officiating, and this is an opportunity for them. We will talk about refereeing so far this weekend, but this is an opportunity for them to, redeem some form of trust in the people.
So Robert Jones says what? Let's see what the verdict will be. He's the referee for today's clash between West Ham United and Newcastle United. Has he taken it? Yes, no. Would West Ham United have a penalty? Let's see. John still speaking with the players. I mean, that's the new introduction.
No penalty.
No penalty. Yeah, okay, so good decision by Robert Jones. Clearly, I think maybe he's listening to the show and he's taking a few notes from you, though, from what you said. But yeah, because it makes sense, and your argument is really perfect.
Yeah,
because we saw Thiaw touching the ball.
Yeah, he touched the ball,
even though there was a late touch from him on Bowen.
No, you see,
Bowen's right leg.
He was already in swing, going for the ball. Now this is the frame. Now he's in swing, going for the ball. He touches the ball here. You don't expect him to freeze mid-air and allow the.
He's human.
He's human.
Yeah, essentially he's human. So
in football we call something the follow through.
Yeah.
And even in basketball there's something called the follow through.
Okay.
When you go for a dunk or you throw the ball for a 3-pointer, you don't intentionally leave your arms standing.
Yeah.
It's called the follow through.
Yeah, because you're not a robot.
Exactly.
Yeah, human.
So he goes
flexible bones.
Yeah.
That will touch. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't stop when you're emotional.
Okay. Fantastic analysis by Sedi. Yeah, and so that's a very perfect opportunity to run our viewers and listeners through the starting 11 for both teams. It's match week 10 for the PL. 2 games today. There will be one later tomorrow. I think it's between Sunderland, who will be in action. But let me just run you through the starting 11 for West Ham United and Newcastle United. Starting off with West Ham United in a 4-1-4-1 formation. They've got Viola, who is in post for West Ham United. A back four of Diop, Kilman, Todibo, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Potts is the only midfielder, more like a DM for West Ham today. Summer Viola starting. Lucas Paquetá is also there. Not Bruno Fernandes. This is Fernandes. I nearly say Bruno Fernandes. No, that's let me see if I can get his first name. Okay, so he's Matheus Fernandes. Yeah, Portuguese. And there's Jared Bowen. Leading the attack is Wilson for West Ham United. For Newcastle United, 4-3-3 formation. Their manager is Eddie Howe. Nick Pope is in post for Newcastle. A back four of Kraft, Thiaw, Botman, Dan Ben. A midfield three of Guimaraes. He assisted Murphy to give Newcastle the lead. Sandro Tonali is in midfield, and Joelinton is also starting for Newcastle United. A front three of Anthony Gordon. There is Nick Voltimada starting, and also Jacob Murphy for Newcastle United. So that's the starting 11 for the two teams who are in action currently at the London Stadium. Newcastle United taking the lead through Jacob Murphy in the 4th minute. That came very, very early. And for Jacob Murphy actually has the most shots on target per match for Newcastle United this season, 1.7. That's the XG saying it. For where Newcastle United are currently sitting on the table, they are 11th. If they're able to win, they stayed there today, so they'll be 11th. And for West Ham United, still flirting relegation, so they are 19th on the table. Charlie, it's not looking too good for Nuno Espirito Santo. I listened to him over the week. I mean, build up to today's game against Newcastle United. He spoke about a lot of things, about his team trying to still adapt to his way of play. You can't fault him for that. He has to take over the team midway through the season after some funny decisions from the previous managers and all of that. But Sedi, your thoughts on West Ham United, or no, Nuno Espirito Santo himself, still yet to win. I think 3 games. We've had some ending in draws and 2 in losses.
Yeah.
How difficult is it for him? I mean, nobody's waiting. It's match week 10. He has to get this team out where maybe they finished last season or even way more better.
So my thing is, I have a little problem with coaches getting sacked in the first weeks. That's anywhere below 10 weeks. I have a problem. Here is my problem. You don't go into a transfer window with another coach. The coach lays out his plans for you. He gives you the options of players he wants. Option A, option B, option C. You go in, you go and try and get A. It doesn't work. You get I and get C. No problem. You sort. So that means that those were some of the choices or some of the positions the coach wanted to fill up because of what he knew he was going to do in the season. Now you get into the season, first 2-3 games is going south, and then you decide to ask the coach. You get him out of the job. Now another manager comes in. He's supposed to be a magician with a wand like Harry Potter and turn the team around.
But you know, that's how ruthless football can be. Nobody cares.
No, I get it. That's
about
how,
when you took over or when you started. I mean, you have to deliver results.
No, you would have to deliver results, but then again, it comes to the culture of the team and the fans. For a team like Chelsea, we understand when they keep switching managers. It's their norm, and they've done that, and they've been successful through that. For a team like United, they have proven that changing coaches does not help them, but they keep doing it. For a team like Wolves, we know it is more like in, out, out, in. Someone comes, small goes, comes. For West Ham, where they got it wrong was when they won the Conference League and then acted as if they were now Champions League winners.
Yeah, they said David Moyes was not good enough.
That was
to take
the
them
error.
into the next season or even the Europa League.
You see, that is the error. They should go and ask the teams that have employed Mauricio Pochettino. They should start from Southampton, get to Tottenham. They should get to Chelsea. They should even currently go to United States and ask them. You see, there are coaches that help you build through phases, and there are coaches that help you win stuff. When a coach helps you to win stuff and you decide that he's not good enough for your next phase, even before you entering your next phase, then there's a problem with management. You don't go from, like again, I always say this, you don't go from playing the Moist way to all of a sudden switching to go and play Le Petit with essentially the same kind of players.
Charlie, you know I'm laughing. That whole Lopetegui episode, West Ham United was
that is the start
was
of
very
the problem.
funny. He fell out with a lot of players, including our own Mohamed Kudus.
And that was the reason, part of the reasons why.
And Bernard, you should see the report from The Athletic when they put out the behind the scenes. Charlie, I said, man, the training, if they go the training, the players, if you watch Lopetegui, you're like, Charlie, what you are doing, we don't understand. Like that he's divided the team into two, right?
Yeah.
So you have Kudus and some other players training somewhere else, and then you have the same first team also training somewhere else. They don't do anything tactics. Lopetegui will wait till it's match day, or till so match day -1, which is that's yesterday.
Yeah.
If match day is today, so yesterday, then they begin to get into tactical training, and then the players are beginning to question, like, coach, but we need more than just one day to actually know what kind of opponents we are coming up against. And Lopetegui is just lost. He's just looking at the players and he doesn't know what to say to them. And this was recurring. It was always happening. And the West Ham people, and you know, Bernard, you are very close to footballers. You know how footballers can actually, when things are going south and they are close to the top hierarchy of any team, they begin to complain to whether if it's the CEO or to the transfer director or to whoever it is. And that's what they were doing to Lopetegui. That's why he fell out with players like Todibo.
How? I mean, how?
So in my imagination, look, let me just switch a second.
Yeah, because I want to hear you.
So, Mr. Kwakofi, good afternoon. I'm sure he's laughing right now.
Yeah. I think that was we're not hearing.
Yeah. You know, So okay, so he works it out. I can move now. Thank you. No, on this show, everything needs to be natural. This is a Republic of Football. For a second,
why are you playing musical chess?
No,
like Manchester United changing coaches.
For guys who are watching us on YouTube, look, I've been instructed by Mr. Kwakufi to sit here.
Yeah.
You get it.
Okay.
And then I have a few. My microphone is not.
It's not working. Yeah, but now I can hear you.
Thomas puts me out clearer, so I need to shift back. And this Republic of Football, the thing needs to be natural, so that you can feel whatever that's happening in the stage.
Yeah.
Look, I have a feel that whatever that transpired at Arsenal, for William Lopetegui, he coached. He was at Arsenal, right?
He learned Lopetegui?
No.
What
It was Unai Emery.
Unai Emery.
Yeah.
Okay, it was Unai Emery.
I understand you because they are all like Spanish man.
Absolutely. I get
and
it
they
wrong.
kind of look
Thanks
alike.
Thanks for the correction.
Yeah,
But the point I'm trying to draw closer is, I have a feel. This is hard to say and it's arguable, but you see, if you watch Pep Guardiola, he has certain mannerisms. If he falls out with you as a player, or if he doesn't like you as a player, no matter how good in quote you are, you will struggle in his team. He will not even put you on in the game to play.
Yeah.
So this manager comes into a football club, instilling his philosophies and ideologies, if you want, and still he's not finding that rhythm. It frustrates him first. I cannot say he's out of touch, because it's still early days for him, even though he's grown and whatever. But because they are the new ages of coaches in the scene now. So I cannot categorize him as part of the new.
Yep.
See, so I have a feel that the Spanish coaches, if they are doing something and they are not getting, results, they tend to be frustrated. And it shows. They begin to, for example, William Lopetegui, West Ham United, questioning Kudus. Kudus was a fantastic player under David Moyes, but according to his style and system of play, Kudus was not shining in his setup. Then he blames Kudus and say, if he loses the ball, he's not attacking, he's not tracking back, he's a guy that is a -1 in our game. And you could clearly see that Kudus was frustrated in the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you cannot play politics with footballers. They are the guys to deliver. There are two ways. Either you become a father to them, for them to work hard for you, or you choose to become like the Jose Mourinho. For example, Jose Mourinho goes with the father ideology. So majority of the players who play under him, for example, our own Michael Essien, sees him as a father in coaching. So that's one way. The other way is deciding to go a boss, like Sir Alex Ferguson for Manchester United. So you could realize at a point in time when Gary Neville, Rio Ferdinand and Vidic, somebody was having an interview, a United player as well, and they saw Fergie come from the lane, and they all stopped the interview, a live interview that was being recorded, and go like, oh, that's the boss, and they go like, oh. So you can be, you either go the father or the boss way. And then when you go the father or the boss way, there's a way to carry yourself in two situations. Now bring it in the local scene. You pick my good friend Dr. Prosper Nateogum, who would like to go the boss way as a manager. That boss way thing too does not sit. You are managing egos of footballers.
Yep.
And not all footballers, sits in that bit of, you're a boss and I should kowtow to every direct instruction you give me because I'm doing the kicking on the pitch of play. And at a certain point in the game, I decide to make what decision or what not. So, so these are the little things that goes in between. So players would kowtow to what you would say and pretend as if they want to listen to you. But on the pitch, they will do things that will get you sacked.
Yeah.
So if you begin to fight your and look, that Wolves guy, he's behaving like he can't coach. That guy, he can't even coach at Robert Mensah Sports Stadium with my Wishian Dwarfs.
Are you talking about Pereira?
He's getting sacked the following morning because
he's been sacked.
So I'm saying that if he
okay, you mean if he was coaching
Wishian Dwarfs first day, following day he's gone a game to handle.
Why are you doing this to him?
No, the guy is getting sacked because my people there, If you are not good, they will tell you, coach, I will ask Sapapa if free you, I will coach. You funpa and yadi. They are going to tell you, and he's a guy that's going to fight with the fans. So there are certain managers that fight with footballers, and on top of fighting with the footballers, they have that ego to also fight with the fans. And in coaching, like I say, the principles, there are two ways. Go this way or that way, and learn how to manage your queue. Into getting the best out of your players. If you are not doing that, I'm telling you are not even getting results from the players.
Okay. So that's the word on Nuno Espirito Santo, and this time West Ham United said you want to say something.
Yeah, quickly.
Yeah.
The cause of West Ham's problem is currently causing Qatar problems, but they don't know yet.
Qatar?
Yeah.
Really?
Lepetegui.
Like nose block stuff?
Yeah.
Wow.
All my Qatar for no Qatar.
Yeah.
You these two people. Guys, let's quickly run through yesterday's results. Yesterday we had some really interesting results from the PL. Right? We'll run through that. We'll take you to Spain. We'll take you to Italy. The Bundesliga is also in action. But let me start off with the PL.
Yesterday Nicolas Jackson scored his first goal for.
Yeah, I was excited to see him do so.
Yeah, and he scored a Didier Drogba goal. Do not forget.
See.
But you see, I don't understand why we always want to bring in the Didier Drogba conversation.
He's an excellent.
When we are talking about
Drogba is an excellent
Nicolas
footballer,
Jackson,
or if you want, a striker in Chelsea's history.
Agreed.
But Jackson is currently not playing for Chelsea. So
He's learning. But
how can you be learning at a club that already don't want you before you join them, and they are still telling you as at now they don't want you?
As in
Bayern Munich,
yes. Yeah, the boss, that's Hoynes.
Yes.
Hoynes yesterday in an interview said that he should keep managing his minutes. And we know fact, when Musiala comes, his minutes are going to drop.
Because I feel
Jackson's agent had to pay part of.
That's what the point I wanted to do.
The money to make the loan move happen.
Money has a bit in football that gets people aggressive or angry because they've got a project and a plan. So if you get them to either overpay or force them into a corner to get your services, they also want to frustrate you as a player. I don't think he's a bad player. I only think he was so... Look, the stars in that Bayern setup, if you're a footballer, you yearn to want to play for them.
But there's no way he's going to make that amount of appearances they say that he should make to trigger whatever.
That particular clause.
Unless Harry Kane...
It was ridiculous.
Unless Harry Kane gets injured.
Or unless United gets Harry Kane.
How is United going to get Harry Kane mid-season when Harry Kane is
out? We are not talking about mid-season.
No, it has to happen before the season ends.
So it's not happening.
He's coming back to Chelsea.
No, but imagine he had sort of all the egos at play at that point in time, despite the fact that Chelsea erred with the whole transfer situation had calmed down. Guess what? Jackson would have still been playing for Chelsea because Delap is injured, and Delap has also picked up Jackson's life of getting red cards. He's out now. Jackson would have been playing, and the likes of what's his name, JP, Joao Pedro, would have been playing number 10, and Chelsea fans would have been laughing, but they will not understand.
That is why I got really upset when I saw Maggie. Maggie leading the attack for Chelsea.
No.
And I didn't get upset. I didn't get upset because I trying to denigrate him or I'm trying to say that he's not good enough. I got upset because when I watched that game, in the entire 70 or 80 minutes he played for Chelsea, he contributed 0.
No.
No, let me finish my point.
Okay.
And then the head coach in Enzo Maresca decided to say, Maggie, continue playing. I don't know if Maggie has given his sister to Maresca.
No.
Continue playing. No, listen. He had Joao Pedro playing as a 10.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Maggie as the 9.
Yeah.
Do you know Pedro was doing double job on the pitch because he comes in trying to play like a Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
And then runs into space again to go and finish.
No, but that's
again as a
him
striker.
as a player. No, Pedro is Joao Pedro is also very indisciplined to some extent.
Yeah, fair enough. And let me finish my point again.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is that after 80 minutes, when I thought that Maggie was not doing a lot on the pitch, was offering Chelsea 0, nothing. up front. I thought that Maresca would have yanked them off, but he decided to go with taking off Garnacho, who I'll come on his case later.
He's a different case.
He takes off Garnacho, brings on who? Was it Gittins?
Yeah, Garnacho for Gittins, always. It is predictable.
And I thought it was a wrong move, because I thought take off McGee, right? Shift João Pedro to the number 9. Keep Garnacho, right?
Agree.
Let him continue playing. Give him, because he took off Garnacho in the 56th minute.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that loss against Sunderland.
Yeah.
In the 56th minute, and the player was frustrated. He was very angry.
Yeah, he was.
Let him play, do about 80 minutes, because I thought in that game, even before Sunderland equalized, I thought he was one of Chelsea's best outlets.
True.
When he came to attacking.
True, I agree.
Then he takes him off, and then you leave Guy, who is on the pitch doing nothing, running like a headless chicken.
Yeah, I know you were going to come with that. Look. The problems he highlights. Yeah. I've got a serious problem with Enzo Maresca.
No, but we'll get to Enzo Maresca. I want to defend Enzo Maresca's thought towards starting Gui in that particular game. You know, Chelsea played Forest to get Forest to make Forest sack their coach Ange Postecoglou. That game ended 3-0.
3-0, yeah.
You see the impact of Magu in that game. That is what I believe led to him further on going to play in a bit in that Champions League fixture, and then also just carrying it on. So I don't think it solely lies on Enzo Maresca to have seen that, and hence since that game, you know actually since that game,
I disagree, right?
No. But you see after that game, Magui actually has been jumping on the bench wearing 38.
Yeah.
Well, you better just hold on for me. I know you have a lot to say about Chelsea. I just want to run our viewers right through the results from yesterday and our listeners.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, yeah. So let's take you back to is that Paqueta jubilating like he scored a World Cup?
But it's only two players who score.
No,
it's only two players who score for West Ham.
Yeah, Paqueta and Bowen.
That's watch it.
Okay, so there was a cross from Somerville. The goalkeeper comes out to punch it, goes back to West Ham. Oh my goodness!
And now you say my goodness.
My word! Yeah, that was a clean strike from Lucas Paqueta.
Yeah, just around the D. Look, he controls it, and then he knew where the goalkeeper was. He observes the defense.
But Paqueta has always got that in his locker.
Yeah.
This is the second time he's doing this.
Yes.
I think he's
got. I've never doubted this quality of his when it comes to striking from outside of the box. So it's West Ham United 1, Newcastle United 1. Lucas Paqueta equalizing for West Ham. Nuno Espirito Santo is a happy man. He is a man under so much pressure.
I don't think he's under so much pressure.
He is under pressure.
No,
he is.
See, let me tell you something. There are some coaches. We have created a league log for some coaches who enjoy getting sacked and taking the pay and walking away. Currently leading the chart is Eric Ten Hag. In the past couple of short seasons, he has made some over 15 million to 18 million. Cool, by just getting sacked. You get my point?
Yeah.
16 million pounds.
Oh yeah. Cool one. And there are other coaches who are joining. Ange Postecoglou is high on the list as well.
He was smiling in the car when
Charlie
when Forest sacked him.
I'm sure he checked his account.
That guy, he has no chill.
Calculated stuff and realized that,
Celtic is looking at him.
Yeah, I saw the news. I saw the news. I was like, okay, he'll go back to where he
should go back to his
started from.
But when he goes back, he's not winning the league this season. You should forget it.
Okay. Yeah, so it's West Ham United 1, Newcastle United 1. Let me run you through the results from yesterday, and then we'll continue our conversation. It started off at the Amex Stadium, where Brighton beat Leeds United by 3-0. Burnley, they lost to Arsenal by 2-0. That's really good game from Arsenal. Crystal Palace also beat Brentford by 2-0. Fulham, they beat Wolves by 3-0. Nottingham Forest and Manchester United played out a 2-2 draw. Chelsea went to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and beat Spurs by 1-0. I thought that Chelsea could have won by a lot of goals though. Liverpool were 2-0 winners over Aston Villa. In the PL games for yesterday, well, for the let me see the French Ligue 1. Yesterday we have PSG beating Nice by 1-0. Monaco also lost to Paris FC. Auxerre and Marseille, we had 2 red cards from those games, one going to Auxerre and another to Marseille. It ended 1-0 in favor of Marseille. For the German Bundesliga, Heidenheim and Frankfurt played out a 1-0 draw. Mainz and Werder Bremen also played out a 1-0 draw. RB Leipzig, they beat Stuttgart by 3-1. St. Pauli lost to Borussia Mönchengladbach by 4-0. Union Berlin, they played out a goalless draw with Freiburg, and Bayer Leverkusen lost to Bayern Munich. For Bayern Munich, it's now 9 games, 9 wins, 27 points under Vincent Kompany. Oh my goodness.
No one is stopping them.
Yes, I think they'll win it again. I think the most important thing for Bayern this season is to
win the Champions League.
They are getting beat on Tuesday.
Who are they playing on Tuesday?
Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, okay. That should be a good game.
At Parc des Princes.
But why are you sounding so confident that day?
So I'm staring at him.
Good. So, you know, a team needs to vary its tactics.
You think Kompany hasn't got that?
No. Kompany is still playing.
I don't disagree with you though, because I still say him as a manager who's learning.
That's why he always proves us wrong.
Okay.
No. For me,
so maybe we should allow Sedi to finish up his point and see.
Well,
Sedi, you can proceed.
You see, thank you. But last season there was this U shape that he keeps playing.
Yeah, you mean you?
Yeah.
Hey, tactical Sedi.
Oh,
Charlie.
Oh God! So
why?
why?
No, you say.
No.
Man, have you seen you in football before?
He's talking about the invertedness of like trying to invert.
Yeah, and that's the U shape, bro. Have you seen U shape in football before?
No, but what
is he doing this?
What basically means is that
Okay.
when Bayern Munich have the ball, everyone else is floating.
Mm-hmm.
No position. No one has a stagnant position.
Oh.
Everyone is floating, but constantly he makes sure that there are 2 people standing as defenders.
That's the centre backs.
Not necessarily his
Oh,
centre-back.
okay. It could be anybody.
They also float about. So
Okay.
it ends up constantly putting the team with a base 2 and everybody up there like a U. That is why it's termed as the U shape. Now, he has been trying that since last season. He has been putting people in and out of the team. That's why one particular player was warned against passing the ball back.
Yeah.
And from that sequence, he has struggled to get minutes under Vincent Kompany. He constantly wants his team to pass the ball forward. Now, you're going to be playing against a Paris Saint-Germain team whose coach literally knows the ins and outs of complete possession football and absurd pressing.
Okay.
So, as a team whose coach just does not want them to pass the ball back, going to play against a team that is really pressing their necks. This is going to be pressing their necks FC versus pass the ball against don't pass the ball back FC. Tell me, are you constantly going to be in the position to keep passing the ball forward when you are being pressed? No. Sometimes the simplest option is backwards.
Okay.
And you are going to get the stick from your coach. You want to please the coach and also keep playing. So what would you do? You keep losing the ball.
That's a good observation, though.
And aside that, I feel that Paris Saint-Germain have more strength in depth, more than Bayern Munich.
Charlie, somebody say, if I replace slot.
I beg go, see, I beg, see.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
No.
Say if I replace slot.
I beg.
Somebody should replace slots because this tax is the U-shaped axis. Yeah, so Sadi had to chip that in. I mean, because I mentioned that Bayern Munich are on an unbeaten run in the German Bundesliga. Tuesday, they face, it's Tuesday, right?
Yeah, Tuesday, 4th
They
of
face
November.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Charlie, see to come and says Charlie.
Yeah.
He has a laugh already.
He said,
Charlie,
tactical Sadi.
you change in football, Charlie. You
You
spoil
should.
everything.
No, but
Hey.
Okay.
I'll give you a graphic of it.
We're waiting for that.
I'll send you a graphic of it.
All right, guys, let's get to the Italian Serie A. We'll start off from yesterday. Udinese beat Atalanta by 1-0. Napoli and Como played out a goalless draw. Bernard,
it's a common thing for me.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about this game? The current manager of Como in Cesc Fabregas once played under the current coach for Napoli now.
Yeah.
And in fact, he was part of the title-winning season
At Chelsea.
at Chelsea.
He says something intriguing. He says that the game currently has changed.
You mean Fabregas?
Fabregas.
Yeah.
And he says now the reliance is not on a certain number 10 whose responsibility is to do a lot of creative stuff in the game. He says that the modern trend of the game has made the number 10 in any football club or any starting 11 useless. Reason being that when Conte came to Chelsea, he thought, he had played the best of his football for the club.
Yeah.
And that he loves to create. And that is that kind of guy who loves to play in that role. But he says he got confused for the first weeks when Conte came because everything the guy was doing was just super different.
Yeah.
And
it's true. And that time Conte wasn't relying on a 10.
No.
Yeah.
So he paints the picture and says that, look, he feels that the modern trend of the game has gotten every individual, like Sedi says, to contribute. Like, you have to double up in somebody's role.
And that's true. And so now you find defenders even in spaces that they are not supposed to be.
Absolutely.
An example is yesterday's Ricardo Calafiori for Arsenal.
Yeah.
I saw him in the box.
I read an article
so many times
like that.
So many
Brilliant.
times. But you know
the
what?
article was painting. The article was painting the picture that, look, if in your mindset you have thought that Arsenal is only credited or is only known to be that what do they do?
A defensive team.
No.
Dead ball.
A set piece team.
Corner experts.
Yeah.
Corner
FC.
Look, let's put it.
But yesterday,
Dead ball expert.
it came to fruition again.
No, but we'll get to Arsenal, where I still think that at this point in time, the EPL managers and analysts are being, quote unquote, a bit lazy. I'll
They've
explain.
still not figured out Arteta's
Because it's easy to figure
trick.
out. Manchester United figured them out and used it against them. Come on, guys.
Okay, we'll get to that.
So, I know the arguments are scattered, but look, if you are thinking that Arsenal's attributes is only dead ball specialist, you might just be confusing yourself because it's the brilliance of Eze. Eze has been instrumental in Arsenal's fold, and the press have not painted the picture much clearer. And mind you, he's playing as if he's the number 10 role, which then earlier on I discuss and say Arteta, Fabregas describes as a non-existent position or role on the page. But if you watch Arsenal's play, Eze is experimenting that at its best. Because offensively he contributes a lot.
Okay.
Doing a lot of observing around, seeing and
Who is running into a space?
all of these things is without Saka. Saka hitting his peak. So Arsenal are really a force, to defend. Aside they being a dogged defensive, engine, I call them, they are also utilizing their individual brilliance in the game to open up spaces. And it's getting a lot of players to function, even running from behind to get a certain Calafiori who is supposed to be marking defensive line at the back there, come forward and be getting goals. And that's super special.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the word on Fabregas, who is now the head coach for Como. Yesterday they played out a goalless draw against Napoli. Shocking. I'm sure Antonio Conte will be on a touchline and will be like, "Hey, Charlie, my student is giving me a headache."
No, it's shocking. It's shocking. Como did not get a goal because
they played well, right?
No, but Como is Como. Como always gets a goal.
And I think from last season or even, it's early days yet, but they've managed to actually get at least a point from all the top teams in the Italian Serie A this season. Yeah. You face them, you have to work because, like he said, I realized that his team are very, very good ball jugglers.
That's the point I wanted to get into.
Yeah.
From the goalkeeper to the centre back to everybody.
You recall when we said the under 17 team like Kingston built plays like Kingston doing his team. That's what
Fabregas is doing.
Yeah.
Because Fabregas himself is a very good passer of the
Yeah.
ball, great vision. And you know why I find his time at Chelsea in that Conte system very exceptional? Because Conte found a way not to expose Fabregas's weakness.
True.
And in that setup, in that 3-4-3, if you're not a player that is smart, you get outwitted or out whatever by the opponent's midfield. But Fabregas was always an engine in that Chelsea
Because in that
midfield.
3-4-3, the number 10 gets lost.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
The number 10 is
But
forced to
he
behave.
really found a way to actually be operating like a hybrid 10.
Yeah.
So
Distributing passes.
and it was
left,
very
right.
good.
Yeah.
It was very, very good. So I mean, I'm really excited to see. I want to see if he can get Como into Champions League football next season,
That'll be
or
too
Europe,
much, too
or
much.
Europa, right?
I
Or
think
conference.
conference should be their target. No, because looking
Do
at
you know what I'm saying, Champions? Because Charlie, Juventus are all over the place,
for Juventus, we'll get to Juventus.
and then Inter Milan today. Bernard and I watched them.
Oh,
They were not too
when
convincing.
you still have
I-
Achebi playing part of
Yeah.
this team, you get
I think now in the Serie A,
That was a pretext, Eddie.
yeah, the people then they mess up for the YouTube. there.
West Ham have another goal.
Oh, okay. Guys, let's take you back to the London Stadium. It's West Ham United 2, Newcastle 1. Nuno Espirito Santo is clapping. Let me see. I'll fetch you the goal scorer in a bit. But it looks like somebody might have gifted someone a goal. Okay, so there's a good pass from Lucas Paqueta. Finds
The former
one.
Manchester United guy.
My goodness!
Yeah.
What a sweet own goal.
No, that's a sweet cross. Would you describe it that way? It was a sweet cross.
No,
getting
but a
into
cross. So
No, no,
it was a
that's
low
not
cross, a low cross from Wan Bissaka. I don't know what the defender was trying to do, because I thought that
No, he was trying to slide the ball.
Or
out.
maybe block it.
slide it.
Yeah.
Or maybe block it from getting into it.
But you look at the trajectory of the ball; he didn't have so much pace, though. I thought maybe he could have run into the space and
No, the ball
Do
was
it well.
moving faster than him.
okay.
The ball was
No,
moving
hold on.
faster
It's a bit of a defensive mechanism. Like just stretch and get the ball to touch you, and then you change the
Yeah,
direction.
because
of
in my
the ball.
heydays, I was doing that
No,
with
not you.
cheeky ease.
Don't go into your heydays now.
No,
Let's
that-
just
at that
let's
time-
just
at that time
go,
he was not shining,
Let's just go
brother.
to Friday. Let's just go to Friday.
Okay.
But I was
The Friday, you do these things easy. with cheeky
Oh,
ease.
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
I dribble past like
So you were dribbling past and you were blocking balls.
On a natural
Exactly which one were you doing?
clean the two. Guys, I mean that's all to add fun to the show.
No, but back to Como, yeah.
Yeah.
Please, since we are looking for Ghanaians to come and play more for the national team, there is a Ghanaian there.
Oh, Como do have a Ghanaian?
Yeah.
In who?
Jaden Adai.
Oh,
Because
okay.
the
I
last
think
time,
I've
the last
seen
time
that
they were
name
in
before.
Ghana,
Yeah.
they had their junior team.
Yeah. For an outreach program,
Yeah.
I believe.
They
Yeah.
were roaming the streets of Accra.
But they wanted things to be on the calm.
Yeah.
So no major media loudness, around them. Just do what they came to town to do. Mingle with the local folks. Teach them a bit of, football, their club history. Get to imbibe. Come on, they're on a project too.
Yeah.
And they seem to have found a perfect manager to carry them through that race or journey they're on.
I really want to see Fabregas stay there for
6 seasons like Ateta.
No.
A good
More
amount
than,
of time.
Let me ask you this. You see, you are a co-owner of a product. Would you leave that product to go and help a competitor to destroy your product? Once we are able to find the answer for that, then we understand Fabregas' case.
See now, Sweet Kwame is misbehaving. Sweet Kwame is in a state is just misbehaving.
yeah, Pastore Gary, young one. Make full control. As you come, you be hard guy. Well, but it's half time at the London Stadium. West Ham United 2, Newcastle United 1. That's our first game for today in the PL. Later 4:30. We'll take it to the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City will be taking on Antoine Semenyo's Bournemouth.
That's a hell of a game, isn't it?
That's a big game. It's second
Because
versus City
on,
Award.
City on 17 points. They are behind United, right behind United.
Yeah.
On the lock.
And you were saying off air that you're praying that.
I just want Semenyo to excel.
Yeah, I think he would.
I-
And I think he's growing into that player that loves the big occasion now.
Yeah.
let's not forget he scored
He did it to
two
Liverpool.
goals against Liverpool already.
Yeah.
To Liverpool. And there were chants. Recall the guy at the close to the electronic the advertising board.
Yeah.
Trying to say racial stuff against him.
Oh,
Yeah,
the chap in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was banned, right?
Oh yeah.
He was banned. He was banned.
He chopped live, man.
Fished,
Nice.
fished out clean, no headache. Just give him. Yeah, so that will be our next game at 4:30 at the Etihad Stadium. Let me see some more games from the other leagues. FC Cologne are currently taking on Hamburg. It's 24 minutes goalless. Later at 4:30, Wolfsburg will take on Hoffenheim in that game. For the Italian Serie A, like we said early on, Inter Milan had to leave late to beat Verona by 2-1. Fiorentina are currently taking on Lecce. Lecce have taken the lead against Fiorentina. These days, that's where Tariq Lamptey plays for, but he's had an ACL, so he's not played for Fiorentina in the last couple of games.
ACL was anterior crucial ligament.
Ligament, injury.
It's the same thing that this guy is suffering from, right?
Who?
Daniel Kofitre.
Challenge.
It's been about
As for
2
Kofitre,
years, 7 months,
and
out of the
counting.
game. And he's 29 years now.
Charlie.
It's look.
It's heartbreaking,
If you're a footballer, I think one of the things you should be. How do you even pray against it? I think you should be guarding yourself against this. Is that?
Yeah.
So, and funny enough, right? So, this week I chanced on an article from The Athletic again.
Mm-hmm.
They were speaking about the ACL injuries,
Mm-hmm.
and they highlighted the durations it takes for
It's crazy.
every player to go through this and heal.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So they highlighted
crazy.
two things:
Mm.
the age of the player
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
and how serious the ACL, the injury is.
Mm.
These two things,
Okay.
and how your body itself.
True. Psychologically, how you fight it.
Yeah. So it's three things. If you are unable to go, so age. I mean, age you can't. It's non-negotiable. The extent of it. I mean, how it happened,
Yeah.
and then how you're also receiving the treatment. So your mind and the body itself. The
Yeah.
two things must, because in your mind it's affecting you. Oh,
Good.
can I be the same player again? Would I be? You see, all these things
and
are.
that too can beat it if you are a player with that higher or if you want tougher mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've got a tough mentality, you are that player that will beat that.
That's
And,
true.
the
Because-
example is Zlatan.
Yeah.
Oh, not even Zlatan. You're going too far.
Okay.
Isaaku.
It's a
Yeah, that's
great.
true. Because when I read the article, I was beginning to ask myself or picture some players who have gone through that and how they've healed and come back and as if nothing.
Is it why on Friday, the moment you fell to the pool, you tried to stop?
Yeah. I had to stop because I had to stop. I didn't want to get any ACO. Because I had to. Real quick, ask him.
Yeah,
It was a back three. Friday was a back three.
back three.
No
I was
problem.
playing on the right side of the
Yeah.
back three. He was in the middle.
Yeah.
He was a ball playing centre back.
Yeah.
Ball
And then we
playing
had
centre
Rudolph
back.
playing
Yeah.
the left centre back. And I was the right side. Charlie.
And you felt something where?
There.
Yeah.
All right, guys. If you're confused, I mean, we normally have our football games,
Yeah.
after work, just to keep ourselves busy,
Yeah.
to keep ourselves active. Yeah. So Friday we were on the field. You should see Bernard.
Yeah.
Last 2 weeks, you scored a goal, right?
Yeah, last 2 weeks I scored a goal.
In a penalty.
spot,
The game
yeah.
ended 13-13. Charlie, the defense on the
Hold on. Who were the defenders again?
Oh, last 2 weeks was different. But by yesterday we played. Yesterday we're beating.
no Friday.
Friday. Sorry. On Friday we're beating was 5-4.
Yeah, 5-4. We
5-4.
lost.
Which kind of
No, it's a
Major
high-
League Baseball scoreline?
Yeah. Well, let's take you back to the football, the professional football. I mean, Torino is half time. They are currently taking on Pisa. Is 2-0 in that
Let them
game.
know it's not the pizza.
Yeah, this is PISA. Parma will take on Bologna at 5 p.m. and later at 7:45 there is AC Milan who will take on AS Roma. That should be a really good game in the Italian Serie A. Let's take you to Spain. Levante are currently taking on Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo are winning by 2-1. That's where Ghana's Joseph Aidu plays for. Celta Vigo I'm talking about. Alaves will take on Espanyol at 3:15, and 5:30 we'll see Barcelona taking on Elche. Barca would have to respond because Madrid yesterday won their game. They beat Valencia by 2 goals, right? Or 3? No, it was 3 goals. 3 goals to 0.
Elche will be a very difficult task for them.
For Barca today.
Yeah. Elche was difficult for Elche when they meet the big teams. Try as much as possible to make it complicated.
So Madrid beat them 4-0.
They beat Valencia 4. Yeah. Because keeping tabs. I think Mbappe was on the score sheet again.
He scored a brace.
Hey, Charlie, this guy won't stop scoring.
Then he was asked whether he feels he's going to equal. I want to record a question.
Ronaldo's in a single season.
Yeah.
I think I heard something like that. Yeah, I think he's going to do it because even before the El Clasico, he had 10 in 11.
Yeah.
10 in 11.
Look, he said he just wants to.
The El Clasico, he scored, right?
Yeah.
And then he scored again. So that's 13.
Even in the past 2 games.
So that's 13 in 12 or 40. Charlie Murphy. Yeah, so the Spanish La Liga, Betis will take on Mallorca at 8 p.m. for the Spanish La Liga. So things are really taking good shape.
So he's gotten 13 goals.
13
Julian
goals.
Alvarez for Atletico Madrid.
So 13 in 11. Wow.
And his XG is 10.9 actually.
Yeah, he's scoring for fun.
Fantastic footballer.
He's really scoring for fun. He's really scoring for fun. So, like I said, Barca would have to respond today because Barca do have 22 points. They are third on the table. It's 8 points separating they and their rivals Madrid. Villarreal. Yesterday, Partey was in action. He played 90 minutes.
Solid.
For Villa. Charlie, you should see,
controller. Under the radar performance, making sure everything was clean in the middle.
I was excited to see him start for Villarreal. So, that's the lowdown in the Spanish La Liga when it comes to the league. They are also in match week 11 for the Spanish La Liga. All right, let's get to YouTube now and see what our people are saying on YouTube. You can also text us on 054996 That's the WhatsApp line. Later, 4:30, somewhere around 5, we'll activate the phone lines. You can call us on 053996 or you can also call us on 0549986996. I'm Gabi Ofe, in studio with Bernard Abe-Kouatre, setting up Edmond. We're running through Sunday's edition of the Republic of Football on Channel 1 TV. If you're watching us, if you're listening to us, it's live on radio 97.3. If you don't have TV and you don't have radio too and you have internet, just get to YouTube. You'll find us at City Sports GHA. If you don't like YouTube, right, and you want to do X, just go there. You find our City FM. See, everywhere we did there, but
have no option.
we are everywhere.
So
just
you just have to
text us and let's have some fun. Let me get to YouTube. Sir Joshua says today's show is going to be great with lots of goals and excitement at the end. Yes, that's true. Sir Joshua again says, I know Bournemouth is going to do wonders. Ketsi Semenyo. Yeah, hopefully it comes to pass. Sweet Kwame says, Man City go score Bournemouth. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I think Sweet Kwame is not in Ghana, right?
No, Sweet Kwame is in the state. It's in the US.
Okay. So it's morning there.
And it's shocking how he's able to manage his time off work and what have you.
And
He needs to be
listen.
explaining,
And listen
and
to
all
us.
the time for the weekends. And I don't know the exact state he is, but as a mice they should be +4 or +5 ahead of us.
Yeah.
During this period, and he's able to stay. So if it is 3 now, there will be like +5 will like 8 p.m.
Yeah, so he's up. He's
AM.
up early.
8 p.m.
Up
AM.
early.
8
8 a.m. Yeah. AM.
5 hours plus 5
Yeah.
hours.
5 hours.
Five back.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
then
you
5
negate it.
back. Okay.
Yeah.
We are
So
5 ahead.
Sweet Kwame comes back to say that. So you want coaches to pamper their players if they are playing terrible with very emoji that is showing a disappointment on his face. He comes back to say, what's Bernard talking about? Kudus is not tracking back and he wants the coach to keep quiet. This is ridiculous. He's talking about the
situation,
the Lopetegui stuff. He says, look at Vinny Jr. Madrid. Xabi Alonso is always pampering him and people are mad for subbing him and not his walk in the tunnel. Wilson Klopp says the guy is simply not good enough for now. Which guy, Wilson? Sweet Kwame says, yes.
That's Magui.
Magui.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah, easy.
No, but that was...
doing this.
So
No, you see, when you're a teenager and you come off the bench and in under 120 seconds you're able to score a goal for Barcelona, that doesn't make you a bad player.
thank you, and that's where people bought into that whole. Oh yeah, we found our what?
Yeah.
Now, so much minutes.
Look, I think whatever is happening is with the coach. You can't get Gittins to be playing awful.
Charlie,
You cannot
Did
get
you see the
Magui.
Gittins mess against?
Charlie,
As for
classic.
Gittins, the least said about him, the better. But why would you peg Gittins as Garnacho's perfect sub? Who's doing that thinking for him?
Okay,
Trust me,
you
very soon
guys,
it will be the other way
just hold on. We'll get into the Chelsea conversation. Wilson Klopp says the Chelsea young striker is from Barcelona. Yeah. I don't think Liverpool are back. Okay, so I think he and Wilson Klopp are having their own arguments on YouTube. And Sweet Kwame says, Sedipa, all of a sudden Bayern is afraid of PSG. He says tactical Sedi, all be lie.
No, but I
says
didn't say Bayern is afraid of.
U-shape in
I think
football.
what he said he's
Okay.
going to beat.
Yeah.
City vs Bournemouth is going to be tough. Okay, Charlie, it go be easy for my City. Oh, okay, said he should replace slot cause his tactics there. Okay, is it U-shape in football? Pretext City waiting for the graphics.
Let me
So-
find it for you.
Let them just Google it.
Wilson, so Sweet Kwame says he's in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
he's in-
what's that? Is that minus what?
Yeah, he's
For
in
us.
he's in. I'm sure he'll minus 4 or 5.
Okay.
Pastoral Gabi. So as for Sweet Kwame, he just enjoy himself. on
Yeah,
the-
Kwame said
He's just enjoying. 054996 That's the WhatsApp line. Let me see if I can read some messages, and then we'll continue the conversation. We'll get into the West Ham, Newcastle talk more, and then later we'll talk some Bournemouth, Manchester City coming up a bit later. Gabi Affair here with Bernard Abeku Autry and also Sedi Ahmed. You can find us on X. For my handle is Gabi Milito 7. For Bernard is Bernard Abeku Autry, just simple as that. And for Sedi, it's
Sedi Eddie.
nice one. 0549986996. That's the WhatsApp line. Let me get onto my WhatsApp console. This one says, I could sense happiness in all of the voices of the Chelsea supporters in the studio, especially Shining Brother One. Well, I'm also happy though, Felix. But you see, Felix, I never told you I support Chelsea.
Ben has made that declaration already. Ben has made that declaration.
Okay,
so,
but that's Ben's declaration.
Yeah, but,
It's left with me.
Ben is here with you most often, and he knows, and we are with you most often. So we are not saying it is, but yeah.
Gabi, do you support Chelsea?
No,
Thank you. Let's go.
Sorry,
You see-
sorry, do you support Chelsea?
do you know my team?
But you
Oh, when you asked,
Okay,
Gabi was
no
just
problem.
emphatic.
Okay,
it was
again.
just straightforward. Sorry, do you support Chelsea?
No.
Fantastic.
Okay,
go.
Chelsea won yesterday, but I'm not happy with the way the guys wearing clinical up front. João Pedro is not a prolific striker, but at least he should be putting some chances into the net. I hear that the police station in Congo uses Manchester United jerseys as prison
We are
uniform.
forgiving that guy. He's forgiven for life.
Ayuba, why are you doing this?
Ayuba is forgiven for life. Ayuba.
He says he's in Kaswa. No, he's from Kaswa, but now in Pukwasi. Very soon he'll be in Spintex.
The Princess Longo.
Ayuba.
Charlie, boys.
Charlie.
He says, Man United use what against Arsenal? How do some of you watch football? You think rushing to the opponent's post and doing nothing means you have figured out what they are playing? Arsenal has a formula and players for everything that's what you guys don't see. Lie deep and you will lose to set pieces. Play open and lose heavily. That's what Arsenal is all about now. Wait till Odegaard is fully fit, and you'll see cricket scorelines against some of the teams who feel they can play openly with Arsenal. A team not
I'm not commenting.
a team not
No
conceding
comment.
No comments.
is very dangerous team to bear in mind. Arsenal really planned this season. Wait till they return from Qatar during the winter break.
Let me. News flash.
He says funny pundits who are better at hating than analyzing. You see,
Wow.
when he said this, right?
No,
you,
but
you
let me
make
help him.
you when you say, I'm coming. Let me tell you my mind.
Oh, Charlie. He begs.
You see, when you say no, I better go back to the message. I don't want to be squatting. When you say funny pundits, you see, I'll allow you to say this, right? To describe, because we have observed something with the Arsenal team, and that happened. You said it in relation to the game against United.
What is Ebenezer doing on the YouTube comment section? What is Ebenezer saying?
No mind.
Ebenezer, we got to be serious here.
You have seen something with the United team, and we've analyzed it, and you think it's not. So what you have to come and do is to come and try and buttress your point with what you saw. Or what you say that is wrong.
Yeah, it's an argument.
But you can't come and say that.
Don't condemn anybody's.
Let's not do this. Okay.
Don't do that.
No, but
because we are educating, we are informing and entertaining our
Let's
listeners.
educate again.
So let me help you.
No, Sadie, hold on.
Okay, you start, and I'll continue.
In football, the U-shaped formation is not a recognized tactical system, but a common term used to describe a negative and inefficient pattern of play during a team's build-up phase. It refers then to the positional structure that forms when players are reluctant to move into central areas. And I feel this is basic English, so I'm not going to break it down again. And instead spread out wide and deep, leading to a sterile, predictable flow of the ball around the perimeter of the opposition's defensive block. So if the sterile possession is something that confuses you, I can explain sterile possession too for you. So sterile possession is just the team, maintaining a certain shape, or if you want, possession. But most passes are lateral or backward, circulating the ball between the defenders and wide players. So, i.e., fullbacks, wing backs, or wingers. So when he like somebody puts us the comment, we're not here to attack anybody. Like
exactly. So that's the point I'm trying to make. So if you've listened to Sadie speak about
something,
but
question.
You see, I feel where he's going is when I said that I feel the EPL analyst should have been able to figure out Arsenal's set piece plays by now. Let me explain something. When we sit and we watch. Let me break it down for him and let him be surprised. Arsenal set pieces and corner situation. It is the corner that has highlighted everything, and everybody is seeing that they are scoring from set pieces. 2 or 3 seasons ago, Arsenal were using throw-ins as a set piece. Does he know? And oh no, I'm not sure. Arsenal were rather using their man holding the ball on the touchline as a decoy to create space for themselves and progress the ball during throw-in phases. That does not mean I hate on Arsenal. I want to see football grow. Arsenal has taken the lead. Arsenal fans, proud to this weekend, they were rejoicing that they had not conceded a shot on target. Yesterday they conceded 3. That means that argument is dead. So it's just something that goes along. You can't tell me I hate Arsenal. That one doesn't work.
Charlie, but sweet come here.
Ebenezer, what is happening? You distort said this.
No. But you see,
let us not go there.
Arsenal have players in depth. And yesterday something really interesting happened that I believe a lot of people did not take notice to. Bringing in Norgard in that midfield really helped Arsenal on the day and how they played, because they knew that they were going to be playing against a team that was not going to be so scary with regards to causing them mayhem and torment through the middle. So they decided to bring in someone just to enjoy the play in the middle. Norgard. Do you know how Norgard contributed to Arsenal's play yesterday and helping them open up Burnley? Nobody hates Arsenal. Why would I hate Arsenal? What would I get from it?
Exactly. If they are doing the right things, we highlight. If they are doing the negative things, which we feel
it's also important to highlight.
It's also important to highlight. So,
okay,
but they should continue at the top. At this rate.
But look, I say this, and I know it will cost or maybe create a lot of confusion. In the Premier League now, not per table arrangement as in point accumulation, but I feel in terms of play and tactical positioning and all of those metrics, Arsenal is the module to learn from now. Arsenal Football Club. Now, if you like, take time. Take time and study Arsenal's play for 3 different games. And when the manager came in at first in his early days of handling this football club, he changed formations over like 4 times.
Yeah.
Close to 7 tactical plays, trying to know which was sit with the squad he was playing with. So they have now found a certain style and an approach of play, which combines with, a lot of shifting positionally in the game. And I feel they've done something that is tremendous, that, is worth paying attention to. And that's why we insist that this season, if Arsenal, they are unable to win the league this season, I don't think Arsenal will win the league in the next 5 seasons.
Okay. It took Arsenal almost 6 seasons to get to where they are.
Yeah.
And to get there and be scoring from corners, and we mentioned. But however, I just want to also highlight the role of one person as well, Gabriel Heinz. He needs to be praised for the defensive solidity of us.
Maybe Timber too.
Is that a former Argentine?
Yeah, he is. He's
centre back or left back?
He used to be a left back.
A left back,
Left
yeah.
back.
Gabriel
And
Heinz.
I'm saying,
As a centre back.
As a centre back.
Predominantly, he played as a left back.
Yeah, I remember him so.
Yeah.
And every Gabriel too is a good footballer.
That's some crazy.
About his factors. Coach, do you want to do that?
Let the program go.
Speaking of letting the program go on, we're going for a quick break, right? When we come back, we'll talk about a certain gentleman at West Ham United, Lucas Paqueta. He's got an interesting start after scoring outside the box
I saw that.
for West Ham United in this game. West Ham are leading Newcastle United by 2-1. This is the Republic of Football on 97.3. If you're watching us on TV, we are live on Channel 1 TV and on YouTube, City Sports GH on X. City FM. I'm Gabi of in studio with Coach Christopher Nimley, Sedin Ahmed Mont, and Bernard Abeku. We'll be back after this. From the break 97.3, the Republic of Football is live on TV, Channel 1 TV. I'm Gabi Ofe in studio with Coach Christopher Nimley, Sedin Ahmed Monde, and Bernard Abeku Otre. And we are live on YouTube as well, City Sports GHA, and also on Twitter, or if you want to say X is fine, at City FM. You can head there and just leave your thoughts. Maybe on X you can just do the hashtag Republic of Football, and we'll be glad to read your message. At the London Stadium is West Ham United, who have taken lead against Newcastle United. It's West Ham 2, Newcastle United 1. Later, we have Manchester City taking on Bournemouth. And the football guys are actually predicting that Antoine Semenyo will get another goal against City later today. It's marked week 10 of the English Premier League. You can send in your thoughts on the WhatsApp line 054996 054996 and also you can call us later at the tail end of the show at 0539 or 054996 You can also leave your thoughts on YouTube as well as City Sports GHA. Let's talk about Lucas Paqueta because he got West Ham United the second goal, very clean hits, and what it means is that his 9 non-penalty goals in the PL for West Ham United have been scored from outside the penalty area, which is 55.6%. If you want to round it up, it's 56%. Let me start off with you, Coach.
No, I think you just say that again. It's a sweet.
Take the start.
Yeah,
it's a sweet start, right?
Yeah.
So 5 of Lucas Paqueta's non-penalty goals in the PL for West Ham have been scored from outside the penalty area.
Yeah, just
so what we saw him
do
do against Newcastle has become his
trademark.
He's got that in his locker. If you think, on days that he would even have a bad game, if you give him that space, he will punish you.
I think the last time he did that was against Chelsea. You
Yeah.
remember we did that and that was an absolute cracker, absolutely breathtaking. I think what he brings to this team is unquestionable, without a doubt. He's by far their best creative player.
Said he said something that if anybody who will score for West Ham, he has to do with Bowen or Paqueta.
It's as simple as that. You see, they are overly predictable.
Yeah.
When the Ghanaian was there, we all saw the impact he made. Now, what I really don't get is the fact that they saw the chemistry that Kudus had with Paqueta at the time, and for me, as to how come they didn't see the need to invest that money, that Kudus's money, in another creative player that would bring them a bit more mobility, technique in the final attacking third, was shocking to me. From the way they play, you can clearly see that if Paqueta is eclipsed and he's completely blocked,
the
from
entire
having
team
his day,
struggles.
the entire team struggle, because again, the team itself is a very laboring team. They tend to labor through games, very slow, no intensity. That's why I'm looking at the game right, and I'm shocked at the way Newcastle themselves. Because look, Newcastle at St James's will go blaze. Look, they blaze everybody.
Yeah.
And I've always been saying that Newcastle play differently at home and very different away from home. At home, as if these guys, excuse my language, but that is the best thing I can use to describe them. As if they are under the influence of external dosages of things that, because from the way they play, you remember, just midweek,
you mean
the other guy nearly hit Mohamed Kudus.
Yeah.
And you look at that tackle and say, come on, these guys. What are they taking before games? You understand? Look, the physicality of Joelinton, the physicality
that is so true,
of Gumaresh, the Italian international,
Tonali,
Damben, as if they've got different.
They feel extra pumped.
I don't know.
They feel as if they are.
In Ghana, we say, "Many, I'm a trouble to me, and that they hollow me." You understand that?
Yeah.
As if they've not got bones in their leg, they've got ions. You understand? Because they virtually tend to kick everything in front of them.
Yeah.
But away from home, they are unable to do that.
They look very flat.
Because they are very much aware that level of physicality that their home team will encourage and then motivate and you shout and get them to be doing over and over again. And the referees, I've always said, referees that officiate Newcastle's game at home are so I don't know why they allow them to do the sort of things they do at home. We are watching them play. They look very toothless. West Ham, in my view, is a team, if you want to beat, you cannot play at a very slow tempo like this. You need to get West Ham to run because their players are very lazy. Their recovery is so questionable and all that. Look at that. So the moment you put them under pressure, they tend to lose their track and they tend to do things that players at this level should not be doing. So that more or less makes Paqueta the only natural focal point. The only player that comes closer is Bowen. So you realize that when Kudus was there, anytime the three of them click,
he was more like the third force.
Exactly. And they tend to have enjoy their day on the pitch. And if you're a player and you look at that chemistry, you say, come on, this is not a chemistry that can last. What happens if one of them were to get injured or the other two get? And we saw there were moments where Paqueta had his off-field issues which affected his output in the game. And you can clearly see that the young man was struggling. Okay? And once it became so clear that he was struggling, the entire team struggles. But today, look, that goal is an absolute cracker. Breathtaking. It is within his locker. And you don't want to be giving him that opportunity. Look at this African boy.
I don't understand. You see, I don't understand why.
For West Ham, you should behave.
And he's doing it in the box too.
Yeah, man.
You see, I think he has been touted as one of the players who would actually make it through this West Ham team despite their
The struggles.
their horrible form.
Oh, I agree. I think I've watched him play even before he came.
Is he a fullback or a wing back?
He's a fullback.
No, I'll say a wing
I
back.
think he
Really?
looks more of
He's
a wing back.
Okay,
Because
but I
going
think-
forward, he's very purposeful. Getting back is awful.
Yeah.
It's
So,
awful.
so then what makes it? What you guys think is that he's actually been played more as a fullback.
fullback.
Yes, because every time I've watched him, he's operating as like a proper fullback. So
Exactly.
like operating
And-
on
and-
left
and-
back and then
and-
yeah.
and he
Because when he
struck-
goes forward, he gives you a lot.
There was what I don't remember their last game. He gave away a very unpardonable penalty.
I think it was the I'm looking at that result. I think it was against Palace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at the penalty he gave away.
Against Palace.
And it was clear that, come on, this guy looks like somebody whose awareness is on the low side when he's playing football. Maybe when he's defending, though. But on the up front, when you give him the ball that, come on, there is space, let's go fill the gap. He looks very purposeful.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, he looks very, very purposeful.
Okay. So his primary position, he's a left wing back.
That's it.
He can play as a left midfield, can play as a left winger, and can play as a left back.
I think
But
he's, I
let's
think
take
that
the
he's
left
not
back
listening
part
to
out.
instructions.
The fullback,
Yeah,
Because he
so the
combines
fullback,
all of that
the
in a
fullback is actually the fourth too.
that's where the
Let's
so
take that one out.
that happens to be his weakest.
Oh, okay.
You can ask him to do a job, but he's not the sort of player you want to have there week
Yeah.
in, week out, week in, week out.
Because even if you are looking at the other
easily
apps, they are even saying that a left midfielder is his primary
in fact,
position.
that is
Yeah,
what
before
I
even
think before the wing back.
Yeah, the wing back.
If you get him to play in the middle to where he's on the left side of that midfield, because he's physically good, he can pass the ball, he can drive the ball into those spaces. Okay, but as a wing back, I don't know. I think West Ham wing back is what? Is it Creswell?
Yeah,
But I mean, coach, is it
They've
good?
dealt with.
Is it good for I believe I know that the modern game now,
Players who are blessed with
players,
multiple-
multiple.
yeah.
Is it good for a player to experiment all of those attributes in a game? Is it really good for a player
see,
to do that?
Before you think of a player being multifunctional, fundamentally he should be specific.
In a particular role.
Of course, as a coach, if I'm building my team, I don't want my team to be built around players who are multifunctional.
Okay.
They surely will not be able to give you
The
100% in every role.
Okay.
So there are certain positions, for example, goalkeeping, defending. You want specific players there. In midfield, that is where I can accommodate a bit more versatility. When the player is versatile, we saw Michael Essien.
Yeah.
He could play as a DM.
Yeah.
He could play as a
As an
number 8,
offensive,
box to box. Okay, the midfielders are able to do that better. But when you are asking,
A defender.
no, but you see, I've always said that defensively, if I put up a team there, everybody in that team should be able to defend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are your fundamental rules. If you can defend well, I take it. Anything going forward in the other direction, I believe, is a bonus I will take.
That's a proper Antonio Conte mindset. And I actually read something from him first off.
I trust in that.
Yes.
As a coach, I believe in that.
Yeah, he also believes in what you've just the principle.
Yes.
So first off, defend.
Defend.
Any other thing you add,
It's a bonus.
extra,
I'll take it.
Then we take it.
Then we take it on board. But you cannot go in there as a defender and all you think about is going forward. You are refusing to do your fundamental duties. I ship you out quick.
Yeah.
Look at
what he look at what he just did.
Look at that bend on
Yeah,
the ball.
he just whipped in a cross.
That's it.
And when you look
That's
at that
him.
cross, that's like a proper midfielder's like
That's him.
cross. That's Malik Diop. Look.
Yes, that's him. That's what he's noted for. Because I think in their last game against Crystal Palace, I mean, I felt sorry for him. Because at the time, I think the game was 2-1 and they were chasing the game. And then he committed that blunder of a tackle in the box from his blind side. There was no way he was going to get to the ball. And then he just committed the foul. And that eventually, more or less, took the game away from them.
There was this quote from a Senegalese journalist who was talking about him, Malik Diop, right? And I mean, he said, he's just 20 years old. He said he's the next brightest.
They've gone up 3-1.
The score.
Yeah, so West Ham United have added
Hey, this is Takashi
It's
goal.
offside,
another goal.
offside.
Offside.
Oh my goodness.
Aside that,
celebration cash out.
No, don't forget that Malik
but-
Diop thing you were painting though.
Yeah, so I'm saying the Senegalese journalist was saying that
This.
he's actually one of the brightest exports
yeah.
they've had,
Yeah.
right?
In
And
recent times.
in recent
I
times,
agree.
because if you look at that Senegalese team, I think they're also going under a transitional period in terms of the players they've got, moving away
I don't think
from
he's offside.
Sadio Mane and stuff. Yeah, so
I don't think he's offside.
that's the
I think VAR will check this again.
it was before the cross came in, right?
That would be very close.
It was
No, but
before
we
the
should have a look at it.
before
Have
the
they
cross.
approved
Yes,
it?
I'm sure they are going to.
Yeah, they have to check it because
To
I
have
think
a
it
look
is
at it.
very, very close.
Yeah.
If it's offside, then it would be a toe something. Because if you look at
And they are going with a semi-automated thing, so I don't think they should be.
Look, the EPL semi.
I mean, they've not been using it.
From
They've not been using it.
no.
We've watched them severally
Come
and
on.
they've not been using
You
it.
mean they still have the old
I think
stuff?
it's offside.
See,
So offside, yeah. So West Ham's 2, Newcastle 1. West Ham's third goal not
You
taken.
can feel the tension on the bench.
Yeah.
They want that insurance goal.
yeah.
They want that goal because they know the team can easily let go of it.
Charlie, but they have a really very funny record ever since
What is Newcastle doing?
Nuno Espirito Santo took charge. It's just one draw against Everton
Yeah.
in the last 5 games they've played. So they lost to Leeds United by 2-1.
That's a bad record.
Actually that was their last game, and then they lost to Brentford by 2-0. Also lost to Arsenal by 2-0.
Why
Played
do you
out
think
a 1-0 draw with Everton, and then they lost to
against
Palace.
all those teams?
Yes,
These are teams that cover a lot of ground.
grounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bournemouth runs a lot. Leeds United
Palace.
runs a lot. That's why I'm surprised at Newcastle. Because if this game were to be played at the St. James's Park, Joelinton and Tonali and the will be all over. This is also a football pitch. I don't look at Joelinton.
I think you want to go route one football coach. No, just try and balloon the ball behind.
But going
sort
route
of-
one, they've taken out Nick Messi.
That's the problem. I was
And
really,
so
I was
I'm
really
surprised.
angry
Good.
at that sub
So that's the point I'm about
because
to
he
make.
was just doing that for them.
Yeah, because I've realized that West Ham United themselves are now sitting back,
Yeah.
allowing Newcastle to see a last share of the ball,
As for West Ham,
and then they will probably just want to hit Newcastle on
because
the
they
break
don't recover properly, that is the best way to protect the lead.
to sit back.
To sit back and close the spaces. Because if they were to open up the spaces, then clearly Newcastle has got the legs to outrun them. Because if you stay compact, you limit the space in between your team. And therefore, it is now up to the and this Newcastle team, technically, they don't have good players. all their team is about move, pass and move, pass and move,
Typical
pass
English
and
style
move.
of play.
Typical English style. Nobody is picking up the ball to dribble past one player.
Yeah,
or
because
play.
their manager is Eddie Howe.
Yeah, he said how.
So how can you do that?
Yeah, Eddie Howe. I mean, I say this because if you listen to the Newcastle folks, right, they have a podcast I've been following. They're not too happy with him. Oh. They feel like he's not liberated a lot of these attacking talents they've got. Coach, and I don't know if you've seen stories like that.
What a pass. Take
The Newcastle folks actually think that it's just a matter of when they show the gentleman the exit door. Because they think that, look, Eddie Howe he's not allowed this team to be that team they think.
Coach, like you said, the
I
toe,
said
the
it's
toe
a
bit.
toe thing.
Yeah, so that's
It's a
yeah.
toe thing. It's a toe
But
thing.
how can these people defend this? Like, I don't
Look, you
get
see-
what's happening in England.
Look.
What is this? This is what?
Don't worry. It depends on how the person sitting at Stock Park is feeling the very moment. Shows the part of the body you will use as drawing the line. One day it is the armpit, the other next time it is your fingernail. Next time, like we are
You
seeing.
mean they
it's-
draw the line through the armpit?
Oh, Charlie.
I said you behave
Oh,
yourself.
no, I've seen that before. Like, they cut some part of it.
No, but if it's through the armpit, that's the arm. Cutting, so you're cutting the arm offwards.
Yeah, so the entire arm is not offside.
We are sitting, our hands are in the natural position.
And
but
they'll
these
tell
are
you-
players, they're moving.
Good. They'll tell you that the arm is not part of what plays the football. Other times they'll tell you it is part.
Super
So what is it?
controversial. Super controversial.
You see, these rules, the more they keep bending or the more they keep changing, it makes the football so rigid. Like it makes the whole thing very, should I say, artificial? Because look,
I think in this game, Bowen should be selfless a little.
No. He should rather assist. He has gone on a selfless run and it was a feeble shot at the
Who
end.
is this?
Yeah. No, it's what I'm saying. So I'm saying he should be selfless. He should, if he's concentrating on he going to get that cushion like coach indicates for the team, it's going to take a minute because he's been shooting and I don't see the
Wan-Bissaka.
What?
Zukaye.
Two Bisakis.
What did he just do? Oh, offside.
I think he knew he was offside.
No.
Really?
Please.
Because it was so long, like the time for him to want to decide on whether to, cross the ball.
Okay.
The guy
So
coming to support.
So there's a change for Newcastle. That's
I want to introduce Ilanga.
Anthony
Ilanga.
I'm sure they'll take off the Gordon guy, or they take off another midfielder and intro, because I think now they just want to have more bodies up front because of the shape of West Ham United, because they are sitting very West Ham won't allow any spaces. So
2 banks of 4.
Espirito is looking for a first 3 point. He's hot. Rob said he says he's not hot, but I think he's hot.
No, but
He's not hot because he didn't start.
No, but-
didn't start the season.
No, coach. The thing is,
He's training with them.
how
all
long
right.
can he keep on doing draws and losses?
No,
and-
but at the end of the day,
Because he still has to
trying
get
to
results.
get his message across
Yeah.
to a group of players that he virtually had no hand in
exactly.
in building. And at the end of the day, he's been he's coming at the time where but that's a foul, man. This referees.
Yeah, on Bissaka. Well, let's see. Newcastle's still looking like wants to draw level and get a point against West Ham United. West Ham themselves, you see what I'm saying? West Ham themselves are very comfortable. So nobody's is even there now.
But
who?
you can
They
be
have
so-
Thomas.
This is what
So now they have Thomas Susek
he's
as
Coach favorite player.
he's a very lazy.
as coach. He's now playing as the number 9.
yeah, he's playing as the number 9 because at the end of the day, they don't have the legs.
Yeah.
So he's more or less a decoy as a false 9, but he's part of the midfielders. So he presents himself as an option, as an outlet for them. But when he controls them, he gives it to Paquetá and Bowen to do the running. Because there he is. He's the one high. But look at where he's positioning.
Yeah.
He's more or less making sure he's joining the midfield to close the ball, to close the gap.
That's really interesting.
That's Somerville.
Let's see. But
Somerville.
who is on West Ham's bench that they are relying on? Susek.
No, there's no one there. You see, the thing was that they let go of Mikel Antonio. They, like we spoke about the injuries. when it gets to a certain age and you have certain injuries, it becomes.
Antonio is no longer in the team.
No. He's currently training with Brentford.
Yeah,
He's training
after
with
that very terrible accident.
Yeah, they should have trusted him and at least let him be around the team. You could have been doing something for the team.
Yeah, so like you said, on the bench they've got very interesting names there. They've got a midfielder in Sunguto Magasa.
Well, look at this.
Another one in Luis Guilherme, who is also a midfielder.
These are
Another midfielder in Guido Rodriguez. Guido Rodriguez was brought in by Julian Lopetegui, I remember.
Yeah, these are. I mean,
He has never gotten into the starting.
Sorry, this guy,
before.
when they gave the job to Mr. Porter, I mean, all the signing he did.
oh, Charlie.
Mr. Porter. Now he's the coach of
Sweden.
Sweden.
Yeah. They have Andy.
He's just going to take their money.
They have Andy Ivan as another midfielder. Carl Walker Peters, defender.
Yeah.
Igor Julio as defender, and then Ezra Myers as another defender. Charlie, the West Ham bench. I think Bernard and I will even
walk into the bench straightforward, But for where we are, we walk into that team straightforward.
because the bench is not looking
It's not looking
nice
benchy.
at all.
No.
No. Well, 77 minutes. Oh, what's he doing again? I think he was going to hit that.
Hey.
You see, this is the problem I said about Newcastle.
That's Bruno Gomes.
In the middle of the park, all these guys are rigid players. They are hard
Oh,
tacklers.
look at that cross again.
Yeah, but
I thought he was going to hit it.
No.
Ramsey?
The angle didn't favor him. So I agree with him. But he should have looked. There was nobody in there. So maybe a hit on goal would have been a better option.
Yeah.
But having said that, if you look at this West Ham team, this Newcastle team, as I've said, they are made up of rigid players in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
Players whose attributes are naturally to win the ball
Yeah.
and pass. If you are chasing a game, and there's Tonali, Gumarish,
So Walker Peters.
Joelinton,
Yeah, so the
all of them in the middle of the park. I think that is an issue. You can start the game with them, all right. But when there's the need to change it and get something out of the game, Eddie Howe should be thinking of sacrificing one of them. Especially when you are playing against West Ham. A team that on the transition will not break away from you, will not run away from you. Where is that ball juggler? If you look at the shape of West Ham, Newcastle needs somebody who can dance a bit with his feet in the middle.
Yeah.
A creative.
A creative sort of player who can dance a bit in the middle. Because Gumarães will not see the pass. Joelinton, the least said about his technical ability, the better. Tonali, who's the Italian, is not again that player you expect to dribble past one player. It's about pass and work for the team and move. Yeah. But you do that, that's a foul.
Charlie, you see
But
the West Ham shape.
the problem.
No, it's getting to 5.
Yeah, they brought in Carl
Yeah,
Walker
because
Peters.
Somerville.
The fact that Newcastle have brought in Alanga to more or less stretch the game, they have to go 5 across. You see, maybe this is the possible way. That is a good defensive header. Quickly close him down. Bad control.
That's a
Referee is
foul.
a foul.
Wow.
So what? 79 minutes at the London Stadium. West Ham United with a 2-goal lead against Newcastle. Newcastle are now the one made to work very hard to try and see if they can actually get an equalizer.
You see,
against West Ham United.
this is what I said. Tonali in such very difficult.
He's a robot.
He should be turning himself.
Yeah, he's a robot.
He should be turning away from the crowd, and then playing the ball. Eddie Howe. I mean, you see, I don't know, but
this is so nice and
he spent a lot of money. He's a typical English-oriented manager.
Yeah.
Accept it. But the game has evolved. All the English teams now, at least you should have one proper creative player through the middle. If you look at this Newcastle team, it's about kick-crack. When I say kick-crack, kick and let me kick. So when they are not at home, look, if this was St. James's, I can assure you, I can bet my last peswa, they'll be going at it with everything they've got in the physical sense, such that, look at Wan-Bissaka. He's just vacating his position. Go tackle Joan Bowen.
I think Eddie Howe and Brentford's manager
Keith Andrews.
in Keith Andrews. Keith is English, right?
Yeah.
I think they are.
I think he's from the UK, but I'll cross check the specific part of.
Okay. I'm
the
trying
UK.
to see. I think they are the only two managers left.
Irish.
He's Irish.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just broaden from the UK. Because Arsenal have got a Spaniard. Bournemouth, Iraola, Spanish. Liverpool, Dutch. Spurs, Thomas Frank, English. Chelsea,
Charlie.
Enzo Maresca, Italian.
Italian, yeah.
Sunderland. What's the is that your friend?
Sunderland.
Oh,
That's
why do I keep forgetting his name?
is it
Lebris.
Lebris.
Yeah.
Lebris.
Lebris is what? I think he's Spanish.
Lebris is
The name
French. It
sounds
sounds
like
French.
Oh, French, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, he's French.
Yeah.
He's French. So let me see. Manchester United. Oh, say United.
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Mm.
City. Spanish.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace. Who is Palace's manager?
Glasner.
Glasner, Liverpool, French, right?
No, Glasner is from
Australian.
Swedish?
He's Australian.
Austrian.
Oliver
Austrian.
Glasner.
Austrian.
Oh,
Austrian.
okay.
Yeah.
Brighton and Hove Albion in
He's a German.
he's German, yeah.
Fabian Herzler.
Zerla. Okay, so Aston Villa, Spanish. Unai Emery.
You see, look at West Ham on the transition.
Yeah.
Very slow, labored. You understand? So one player
so
picks up the ball. He's
Thomas
got
Frank
a lot
is
to
Danish.
Mm.
Yeah, Thomas Frank is
Look at
Danish.
this. Shukchek, he's playing star. What? Oh, Charlie. You saw the unlooking part on Shukchek.
Coach will allow us-
Ronaldinho-esque sort of football
Yeah.
from Shukchek.
So Brentford Keith Andrews, we established that he's Irish. Newcastle United in Eddie Howe,
Yeah.
English. Fulham have got Marco Silva.
Future English manager.
Who? Eddie Howe.
Yeah.
Okay, Marco Silva is Spanish. Everton have got David Moyes in Irish.
Yeah.
No,
Leeds-
Marco Silva is Portuguese.
Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Former coach of
Yeah, Marco Silva.
is it Sporting or Porto?
Okay.
He's worked. He's worked.
So
with
Portuguese.
Mm.
Leeds United.
Daniel Farke.
Yeah. And
He's
then
German.
German, there's Burnley, Scott Parker.
He's English.
Yes. West Ham United in Nuno Espirito Santo, Portuguese. Nottingham Forest in Sean Dyche, Irish.
Who is this? Igor or
Yeah,
Igor?
Igor
Igor.
Jesus.
This player, the way.
And then the final one
Breaks legs.
John Dyke
Is-
says what?
is Irish. Is it correct or wrong?
English, Irish. Those guys, they confuse me.
The UK.
English.
UK.
Okay, from the
Yeah,
UK,
yeah,
just to
yeah.
make it
Yeah.
more.
Mm.
And then Wolverhampton Wanderers, who
Coachless,
sacked their manager
coachless.
today, Portuguese.
No, they don't
They've
have
sacked the
it.
man.
Yes,
Yeah,
Vitor
yeah.
Pereira, they sacked him today. They are tired of
Giving
it.
him what, two years,
Three
years contract?
Yeah.
years. And spent 45 days in the job.
Yeah, I listened to him after the last week defeat. You could clearly see that his days were numbered. He knew. Igor. This player, I mean, he's too heavy for a defender. He can't run.
So that's what another.
This is the sort of system he will flourish under.
yeah.
Where there's a low block, limited space, then he's doing his best like Maguire would do. But the moment the game is stretched, he can run. Igor.
So that's another change for West Ham United, right? More defenders thrown on. It speaks about what Espirito Santo wants to do: protect the lead, get 3 points, first 3 points, and for him, and take West Ham United out of the red zone. So let's see. Well, you can text into the show 0549969996 0549969996. If you're watching us on TV, we are live on Channel 1 TV. On YouTube, it's City Sports GHA. And on X, CTFM, you can also listen us from that space. Gabi Affair here with Bernard Abeku-Watry and Sedina Medmon, and also Coach Christopher Nimley. huge support from Edwin Kwakofi, and also our man in studio with us, trying to put the staff together, technical support and all
Even
of
in
that.
recent time,
Yeah.
the English national team itself, they are trying to encourage most of their players to be technical on the ball.
Thomas
Technical on the ball.
Thomas Tuchel was the last man to speak about something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a bit of technicality because look, the
But he
coaching,
found a way to polish it though.
the coaching has evolved such that it has to. It's not everything that you need to teach a player. Technique is not taught. Technique is developed, like it is improved.
True.
As the player keeps doing it, he
Yeah.
gets better at it. Some of the things we see the likes of Messi, Lamine Yamal, Ronaldinho, Mbappe, Ronaldo, and co. used to do or are still doing. Not all of them were taught by any manager. Look at the goal that Mbappe scored in the Clasico, that first goal.
Yeah.
You saw the check and turn by Bellingham.
Yeah.
The moment he got the ball, he faked and turned, and then he saw the pass through the gap.
Yeah.
Mbappe was in on goal. But look at the Newcastle setup. Joelinton, he cannot dribble past one player.
But this same chap is very different when he's playing.
At the St. James's
Yeah,
Park.
he looks like he's a proper
Because
box-to-box crusher.
He's cracking into every bones. He's cracking into every bones. When you see him play at St. James's, he's kicking everything in front of him. And the supporters are
and they like it.
oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
they get pumped up when they see
Seriously.
when they see Joelinton and Tonali and
Tonali and
the other one
Guimaraes and co.
misbehaving in the midfield. But like, so coach, what could be wrong with this? So okay, I mean the back stops with Eddie Howe.
Yeah, exactly.
Money,
I mean,
money.
as to how he spent his creativity only on wide men.
Yeah,
You see, he's bought Ilanga, he's bought Gordon,
Yeah.
he's bought Harvey Barnes. So the Newcastle creativity is only on the wide side.
that's a very good point.
And
So,
when a team plays deep,
Anthony Gordon English,
Yes.
Ilanga English.
yes,
There's Ramsey in there.
no, Ilanga
Murphy.
is Swedish.
Okay,
He's Swedish.
Murphy, another English.
Yeah,
Ramsey is roaming there.
you understand? It's like every creativity he's bought is coming from wide. I don't know whether to him there should be no creativity in the middle of the park.
But I think
He
it's-
idolized Jose Mourinho a lot, but Jose even of late. I mean that Chelsea team that he built. You remember at the first time
Yeah.
most of his creativity came from the likes of Ian Robin,
Yeah.
them and, I think Duff, and then and then he had the rigid guys in the middle. The Michael Essien and Co, Lampard and Co, they were technical.
Yeah,
on
they're
them.
very good on the ball.
They're very good on the
very,
ball.
very good on the ball.
Extremely very good on the ball. So at the end of the day, if you are idolizing somebody, if you are copying, you copy wholeheartedly. You don't copy and leave some other aspect. I think West Ham are too deep. Come on, man, step out a bit.
Oh yes, they started playing like this, like from
No.
minutes.
No.
I think 60 going on. So coach, I mean clearly they are satisfied. I mean
No. You see,
If you
they have
take
to
in
be
a
deep.
yeah,
But when you drop so deep and you are on the baseline of your 18,
It's unnecessary pressure.
anybody can strike the ball from there, and any form of deflection,
Yeah.
the ball
Yeah.
ends up in. The deepness shouldn't take you beyond in the situation where you drop off even in your 18. What sort of?
but coach,
cheeky
is that not to guys, and is that not to
That's a
speak
foul.
about the options Santo has got on the bench?
That's what I'm saying.
Because
I
clearly
mean,
he has to now position the team in a way that will
you see, he's aware.
first thing in mind is to protect the
of
key
course,
point.
and that's exactly what they are doing.
Yeah.
But the point I'm making is that they shouldn't.
Wow. Interesting.
That was a good play.
This
Look
I
at
don't
ego.
I don't
He's
see-
supposed, look at ego.
I see,
Look at his
Coach,
position.
maybe he's man marking.
No, he cannot be. Nobody's doing man marking here. You need to see what is being done. If you vacate your position,
you see, because in coach's mind, because the player is not good already. So
no.
anything-
No, but you see, he clearly saw that wherever he was,
Anything the player
that
does
is
is
a
not nice.
misplaced position. Now you need ego here.
That's a
That's a
foul.
foul.
Yeah.
You see the shoe check, man.
Yeah. and this is what he loves. I mean,
I'm loving
like, doesn't even come up.
what West Ham are doing. Now we've mentioned few qualities about they dropping this. It's about how they keep the line at the back.
You have to stay
it's so
disciplined. Hey, it's Nuno Espirito Santo, bro.
Yeah.
No, but
Watch this.
they can only do this at the Olympic Stadium. True. They can actually only do this at the Olympic
because,
Stadium.
like the point coach highlights, they know that Newcastle don't have creative players in the middle. So they are sort of rigid, robot. It's either they are ballooning it. We saw Bruno Guimaraes do something similar.
Yeah.
They just balloon the ball around the D, and they've kept that for a minute. So
Why has he put his hand on his head when your team is leading?
He doesn't trust his team.
No, he knows what they've been through.
He doesn't trust his
And
team.
he knows how they
So
can
5
bottle
minutes,
it.
5 minutes of added time is disturbance. Look at their faces.
I'm not
Rather, they should be cheering up the team and
Yeah.
motivating the boys.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's a free pass.
Koyache.
You should slow down here and do. Look at this.
the same position Gittins found himself yesterday.
Today I feel
No. Please,
No,
please don't compare
when
this
when
to
João
Gittins.
Pedro squared the ball to Gittins,
No,
you see what he did?
No, see, Gittins was an empty net. Please, this one
Okay,
had a
this is-
goalkeeper
As to
inside.
how that guy. Oh my
Charlie, it's
goodness.
great.
No.
Imagine
Please,
if there's
please.
a cup there and we have to win the cup,
and it's Gittins on the
and
ball.
that ball is given to you.
Gittins.
Boys are betting.
Ashe.
Okay. Well, 3 minutes to end the London Stadium. That game between West Ham United and Newcastle. Let me run you through a few stats for both teams. I mean, Newcastle with 62% ball possession. West Ham do have 38 expected goals, or the XG, if you want to say.
Most of that possession is
Yeah.
done in front of the West Ham
Yeah.
defending, so they can see it and deal with it.
Yeah. So the XG is looking like this: 0.68 for West Ham, 0.54 for Newcastle. 12 shots apiece for both teams. 6 shots on target for West Ham United, 4 for Newcastle. Yeah. So that's how it's looking like. Big chances. Both teams have got 0 actually. So,
They come to throw the long ball. But this guy rather who is big should be
Yeah.
heading the ball.
yeah, he should be the one there. But
Dan
he's the
Ben
one-
is rather doing the throwing.
let's see. Maybe it works out for them. It
Yeah,
works out for them. Yeah. So if he ends like this, West Ham will still be
Look at
the
this
red
goalkeeper.
in the red
You've been
zone. Though.
standing in the goalpost. You battling cramp.
He's not injured though.
I think it's a tactic.
Paul Pogba's brother.
They will add the time to it.
You watch it.
Ariola.
It's a tactic. Nothing happened to him. Look, he's holding his leg, and the leg nobody stands on
nobody-
the leg. And nobody even got close to his area. So I don't know what he's complaining of.
He has cramp.
Oh, which cramp?
He has cramp.
Okay.
Where is he from? You have to check.
Oh, he's
I realize
French. You see, he played in that under 20 side with Paul Pogba. Why are you? I'm giving you. Why are you doing this?
He was their goalkeeper.
Yeah, he was the
But this
goalkeeper.
guy, he's
with-
been in the sticks for Paris Saint-Germain and stuff. So
Oh yeah,
I mean,
but
No,
this
I want to
antics
tell you,
has
this
been
is
with
so-
him
this
since.
is- yeah,
So,
that's
Mr.
what I'm trying
Porter.
to paint. This is antics.
Mr. Porter benched him for the Leicester City goalkeeper.
yeah,
yeah.
Hermansen.
It
It
was
took them
better
to-
that man was sacked. But this guy is not good. But he's far better than that Leicester City goalkeeper.
And they've brought back Fabianski.
Fabianski.
I mean, what kind of decisions is it? What is this? You sell players like Kudus. You sell Declan Rice.
Mhm.
You could not find.
Over 100
You
million.
could,
Yeah.
you could not find replacements from that amount of money from just these two players. I'm not even going to mention the rest. Just these two. You could not find replacements.
You're the proper football director. One that is thinking in the,
90,
future
95.
for this club.
And the one he was lying on the ground, who added 2 more minutes.
Okay, so they'll play into like
Look at
97.
Newcastle. Float the ball.
Oh, look at the
Dan Ben.
number of green shirts in the West Ham box. It's a counter attack for
Paqueta.
West Ham United. Release the ball. What are you doing?
No. He should hold it and invite the foul.
Because they are in the
Hey.
league.
It's good.
Charlie.
It's good. It's good.
You see what he's going to do?
Oh, come on, that's needless. No, he started it. I mean, there was no need what he did. Yeah.
You look out for Paquetá.
Yeah, it's his fault. There was no need. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The referee said you should have gone. You turned to face him.
Yeah.
It looks like
I feel ballowing the ball into their own half for it to be a goal kick or something was.
Eddie Howe spent money on that Jacob Ramsey player.
Yeah.
Hey, what they had, so they. When you are English, will buy you.
at this point, it looks like the 3 points belongs to
Nuno Espirito.
Nuno Espirito Santo. His first 3 points after 5 games.
At least he has done better than
Porter.
And also the gentleman. So he has done better than the gentleman he replaced and the gentleman who replaced him.
But Porter actually started quite good.
Now go.
It's 2v1.
It's whatever.
Oh. What's he doing? My goodness.
What is he looking for?
Oh.
Hey,
Sushek.
I like the sync. Yeah, so it's West Ham United 3, Newcastle United 1. The icing on the cake coming from Thomas Susek, coach's favorite player. Had to do a very
Look at the man, he's tired already.
Yeah.
Hey, Sushek.
that was a good run from
Where is he?
it started from Bowen. Bowen releases the ball to Paquetá.
Look at this.
Paquetá squares it off to Bowen again. Is he off?
No.
He's onside.
Now.
Bowen hits it, goes through the legs of the goalkeeper, and 2 seconds with the knee tapping.
This is too
It
bad.
came from the knee, right?
Look at Pope.
What is Pope doing? Charlie.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the knee tapping from Thomas Susek to give the Hammers all 3 points. And Nuno Espirito Santo is a happy man. His first 3 points in front of
That's a really
the home fans. He struggled like 5 games. He lost all 4, 1 draw. His 6th game, he gets West Ham United 3 points.
I feel this could be just the beginning of something.
No, please. Don't.
What is Gumares complaining?
Sedi says, let's not raise our hopes.
Don't do that.
But why
it's a
is
clear goal.
Gumares complaining? That the goalkeeper was fouled?
No. The goal will be allowed.
Is it going through a check or
The
what?
ball was there to be won, and he won it.
They are come to rule the line again.
So you see when I was trying to
Oh, come on.
run through the sequence of play.
This is just
So the pass from Paquetá to Bowen, I think Bowen was in a slide of some position.
no.
That's what I was trying to paint earlier on.
No, I don't think
But-
so.
The goal will stand.
Well, it's going through the checks though. Let's see what VAR will say.
Yeah,
It's a goal.
It's a goal.
So West Ham 3, Newcastle United 1. Nuno Espirito Santo with the first all 3 points. Yes,
You need to.
he's in the back.
You see, this is what I don't like about the English Semenyo automated.
So
whatever.
why is that thing blinking there?
They are showing you where
That
the
is-
leg
that
is
is
making
wrong.
it onside.
Okay.
No, but you see, it's semi-automated. The moment it's offside, things go off. Ping, offside.
Yeah.
But why do you still keep drawing mini lines? It's just that now you stop drawing the multitude of lines and you are drawing one line.
Well, it's all over at the London Stadium. West Ham United 3, Newcastle United 1. Lucas Paquetá, Thomas Susek amongst the goal scorers for the Hammers. A big relief for the head coach Nuno Espirito Santo, who's been brought in to come save the sinking ship at the London Stadium. Hopefully, like Bernard says, this can be a start of some good. You don't know.
No.
West Ham can turn the
You see,
corner.
what are their next 5 games? If
Yeah,
you can
I'll have
get
to check
me
that
those
for you.
numbers.
You see, the kind of players they have
Mm-hmm.
is what is going to prevent them from going on whatever run you think they would go on.
If you have players like Igor, who is tactically
So
indisciplined.
they've got Burnley, Bournemouth, Liverpool.
Burnley's a winnable game.
Forget it.
So we've got
Forget
Burnley
it.
home or away?
Burnley home again. They play home
No, but
again on November.
It's going to
8th.
be a very difficult game.
I'm not
And
even
they
sure
play-
they could win that.
and they
Because
play
if Burnley
Bournemouth.
were to play at a certain tempo, pace, run, Burnley could worry them.
Burnley do run a
But the
lot.
Burnley I saw yesterday against Arsenal in that second half,
It was
any
rubbish.
repetition of such performance, I think they'll beat West Ham.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I don't
Burnley.
expect them to beat Bournemouth.
Okay.
So Burnley and who again?
Burnley, Bournemouth. They've got Bournemouth to play away.
Mm-hmm.
Then they'll play Liverpool at home.
Loss.
And they play Manchester United at Old Trafford.
A draw.
They are not
Why
getting-
are you
no,
giving that
a
one
draw.
a draw?
They
No,
should come
yes,
and draw.
yes.
We are waiting for them.
Then
No,
there's
but-
Bri-
You
then
come
there's
and draw for
Brighton
them.
after.
No, but coach, wait. It's that game will be played in December, 4th of December.
That's not
The contingent for the AFCON would have left.
no. The Man U contingent wouldn't have left by then. They will be staying there around.
Hey. when would they leave?
No. You see,
The AFCON starts December 21.
The 21. Why should they leave on the 4th?
I have to go and
This is
acclimatize.
Manchester United. You remember?
I remember, yes, the last
They
AFCON.
don't then leave. Even the Cameroon Association said they themselves are aware. The Ivorians are aware. They will come. We are not saying they will not come. They will come. But at the end of the day, the AFCON starts when?
December 21.
No, I think they will leave about a week to that.
No, but when you look at the kind of players they have, that is the reason why that run is impossible.
It's not possible. I mean,
Now,
You don't think they'll go on a good run, right?
You hold on. Listen to the forwards. They have everybody has forgotten about him. Nicholas Fulkrug. He's out injured.
Yeah.
It's not as if when he was part of the team, he was also contributing. So nobody's noticing. Solid. They've got Callum Wilson. They've got Callum Marshall. So it looks like to be part of their attack, you need to have the name Callum to be considered. Now, when you come to midfield, that is where they have got a lot of players. They've got a lot of players who, majority, a lot of them are actually from the academy who have been promoted. A lot are from the academy who have been promoted. And they've got Thomas Suchek, who constantly plays. They've got Fernandez, who plays. They've got Magasa, who does not really play. So they constantly keep relying on the likes of Diouf, who they consider themselves as a midfielder, but they play him in defense. They've constantly relied on Paqueta. They've constantly relied on Bowen. Even Ward Prowse is not getting close to the team.
Yeah.
They've got Somerville. They've got Rodriguez, who hardly plays for me. It's shocking. Rodriguez is really shocking. He doesn't play. Now, look at the number of players there and the ones they normally play, and then you add Potts to it. That is the set they normally choose from. Now, you look at their defense and it becomes dire. They've got Aaron Wan-Bissaka. They've got Todibo, Mavropanos, who is out injured. They've got Kyle Walker-Peters. They've got Igor Julio, Max Kilman. They've got Myers and then Robinson. It looks like they play a lot of defenders more than any other thing.
For West Ham.
Yeah, they play more because the game we just watched, we can mention the defenders that they have on their roster.
Yeah.
They played everyone
apart from
Robinson, Myers, and then Mavropanos, who is out
and
injured.
of course, in the last 5 minutes or the last 10 minutes, apart from Paqueta and Bowen, every other player
Yeah.
attribute in that team
Yeah.
is an established ball winner, or players who attributes will get them to win the ball of the opponent
Yeah.
and defend, and that is defending.
Yeah.
If you can win the ball off your opponent, it means you are defending.
Okay.
So, you see, what they really need to do is to make their home games count, because from the way they are playing, it will be very, very difficult to see them go away from home and get a result, because they are that slow.
Yeah.
They are not going past any. You see, for the fact that they are shipping in goals, if they had very quick transition, then they could have relied on that away from home.
Yeah.
Let's sit deep and let's play on the counter. But how many times did we see them on a proper counter attack transitional play? But their players, even the one they score, look at Shooter, look at the way he was struggling to get there. Eventually, he had to dive into the tackle.
Yeah.
Any other player,
Would they have to get another pacey winger in
look,
general?
I expect them to go in.
Because they've got Somerville.
Look,
so
if you look at where they play the league, Clearly, that cannot be a championship stadium.
No.
So everything financially, tactically,
Why no? They can be. If they continue to misbehave,
They will have to. They will have to
To
make
win
sure
games.
that they go into the general market
yeah.
and buy something. Looking at them, I think they will need a proper number 9, a very mobile number 9. Even Callan
Wilson, yeah.
he's not mobile. He stands one place. You have to give him the ball where he is. Look at this team. Should Bowen get injured,
Yeah.
they are done. They are done. You will not see where the goals will come from. No mobility in the final attacking third. Paquetá is a good player with the ball at feet. Off the ball, he contributes virtually nothing. He's also very slow on the transition.
Yeah.
He's the sort of player you want to put in a team that have got very quick outlets in very pacey wingers. Because he's that calm in possession. He wins the ball, turn a bit, and then he sees the run, and then he executes the pass.
Okay, Coach, kindly hold on for me. Let's take the thoughts of one of West Ham's goal scorers, Jared Bowen.
In those first few minutes, where have you found it in yourselves to dig deep and turn that around?
I know we've got that as a group, but we just haven't shown it enough recently. And I think the more we realise what we have in this group, the potential that we can go to. Yes, it's been frustrating, but I say to the players all the time, we've got so much potential in this squad. We have to understand it and go out there and show it. It's our stage. We can do all the tactics in the world, but once we go out, it's us playing football and doing what we love. And today was a start for that, I thought.
Luca, what worked today? Where do you think it was clicking in that attacking unit in particular?
Yeah, I think today you have shown your character. You play like positive and stay focused on the game in the end. And you play really well. And 3 points gonna be hard, but have to stay together, everyone, and keep going.
Your goal, a quality finish. It looked like it meant a lot to you. It was a special goal to score for West Ham in the difficult times you've been in.
Yeah, sometimes I try to pass, but Jazz and the other players say to me, try to shoot, and I start to try, and I'm happy to score and help the team.
I guess the question now, Jared, is this lift-off? Can this be a catalyst now for West Ham to pull out performance like that at home in front of your fans?
Well, it has to be. We've got another home game next week, and the pressure's on us again to deliver. And that's the standard, that's the level, that's the benchmark of every game that we have to play. The commitment, the desire, and then the quality will always show through. But I think you have to have that hunger, that desire in the first place to give you the platform to go out. So we have one more game before international break, a home game, which is massively important. But we enjoy this win, but we know that we have another massive game next week that we need to take 3 points from again.
Well done to you both. Go and enjoy those celebrations.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
All right, so you had West Ham's Jared Bowen. He was with Lucas Paquetá, also got onto the score sheet for West Ham United. So West Ham are still in the relegation zone, though. 18th on the table. They'll have to win a couple more games to come out of that red zone. And just like Sadi says, just imagine the London Stadium hosting championship football. I'm not sure the West Ham faithfuls will be excited
That practically is
to see that.
No.
it just cannot happen.
You're going to be blowing bubbles in the championship.
Hey, I mean, if
When you
don't-
score a goal, then you'll be blowing bubbles in the
if you
championship.
don't do your things well, yeah, you go back. You go back. Yeah.
London's Olympic Stadium.
But
hosting-
Leicester won the league at the King Power, and they are in the
Yeah,
championship.
they are playing a championship.
No, see, Abe, hold
Nick
on.
Pope is a very lazy goalkeeper. What?
Because he was blocked, though. See, he was blocked.
How?
I also on the first look thought he was super lazy, but upon the second look, I realized this. Bruno
he should
Gomes
save this
blocked
ball.
him.
No, but he should save this.
Nobody's blocking him.
Nobody
Bruno
blocked him. He had
Which
it, look at it. Instead of him doing this,
He went
he
like
was doing this.
Yeah.
He was rather slapping the ball on the ground. You should be putting your hand behind the ball. Look at this goal.
Okay, so that's it. West Ham beating Newcastle United by 3 goals to 1. Right, let me run you through the starting 11 for our next game. And then I'll run you through the result from the other league centers as well. Next game, we're taking you to the Etihad Stadium. Pep Guardiola's inconsistent 8th place Manchester City host. Andoni Raiola's high-flying 2nd place Bournemouth. At the Etihad, game will kick off at 4:30 p.m. City's manager is Pep Guardiola. They start in a 4-1-4-1 formation. The starting 11 is looking like this. Donnarumma is in post. A back four of Matheus Nunes, Ruben Dias, Josko Vardiol, and Nico O'Reilly. They've got midfield 4-5. They've got Nico Gonzalez, Bernardo Silva, Ryan Cherki starting, Phil Foden, and Jeremy Doku. And then Haaland leading the attack for Manchester City. On the part of Bournemouth, their manager is Andoni Raiola, a 4-2-3-1 formation. Petrovic is starting, a back four of Jimenez, Diakite, Senesi, and Chufei. A midfield two of Scott, Adams, Brooks is also starting for West Ham, Tavernier, and Ghana's Antoine Semenyo is also starting for Bournemouth. Leading attack for Bournemouth is Eli Junior Krupi, who is French, leading the attack for Bournemouth in that game there. That should be really good. Bournemouth are 2nd on the table, and for Manchester City, they are 8th. I'm sure the United fans will be hoping that Bournemouth will get the better of their City rivals. In City, if City wins today, they would get 19 points and climb above Manchester United, who've got 17 points. So they'll take the position of 2nd place Bournemouth. That's if City go on to beat Bournemouth. If Bournemouth also win, they get 21 points, so it'll be 4 points separating themselves and Arsenal, who've got 25 points. Arsenal have won their last 5 games in the competition so far. Their latest coming up against Burnley. They beat yesterday by 2-0. Before that, there was a 1-0 win against Crystal Palace. They beat Fulham by 1-0 also on October 18, and then beat West Ham by 2-0, and also beat Newcastle United by 2-1. So for Bournemouth, it's a big deal. Can Andoni Raiola guide his team to Champions League football next season? Bring European football to the Vitality Stadium, or maybe the Europa League or the Conference League? Let's see. So the starting 11, guys, there you have it. Of course, Semenyo always a starter in that Bournemouth team. But let me start off with you, Coach, with Manchester City starting 11. These days, people say that City's defense is always looking funny. 1 minute is Nico O'Reilly, the next is Matheus Nunes, the next is somebody else. And teams are actually taking advantage of that lapses in City's defense. What have you made about that defense alone under Pep this season?
Clearly, it's not been the sort of quality of defending that you expect them to have. You see, the idea of not having specialists, the idea of having centre backs playing as full backs has come back to haunt the team. Because as we speak, in recent times, since Kyle Walker left, they've not been able to replace or to get a proper right
back. Yeah, that's true.
And for me, that was shocking for the quality of that manager. I would have listed as one of my incomings, I need a right back. He sorted out the situation of the left back by bringing in Anori. But even then, you have introduced all of us to a centre back playing as left back or as full back. Now, there's still Aki. There's still Guardiola. These guys we've seen over the years, you have used as left back. So if there was any position in the team to quickly go and strengthen in the back line, you should have bought a right back before thinking about buying a left back. He didn't do that. So that Matheus Nunes makeshift try and error sort of right back role is still being experimented. So if you're a team and you can look at that setup, you see that as one of the loophole.
Yeah,
it's extremely good. And then you see, they decide to sell. I think they decided that Ikanji was no longer needed in the team.
Yeah, so they shipped him to
they shipped him to Inter Milan, because if he was there, he would have partnered the
Diaz,
and then you put Vidal at left back, because over the years he's been playing at left back as well. So clearly, what is the name of the left back?
O'Reilly, yeah.
He's not a left back. He's a left-sided midfielder.
Yeah.
Who's been asked to do a job. So again, if you are a team, you see, the reason why he tends to succeed in this sort of doing these things, because he expects his team to get hold of the ball and dominate the possession of the game. So if I have the ball, my weaknesses are tactically or practically not exposed. But for all you know, teams want you to have the ball, like we've seen this season. And the moment they win the ball off you, they then go to exploit or expose those problems that, because of the fact that you keep dominating, are not highly exposed out there. Now, if you look at what they have done, again, this team I've said will not put fear into anybody. Look at the middle of the park.
Okay. Coach, just kindly hold on for me. Let's get a thought of the man you're speaking about. He is the manager for Manchester City, Pep Guardiola.
This week could not train. Yesterday was the only first training session, and I decided to stay on the bench, and we'll see what happens during the game.
Rodri also back on the bench as well. How close was he to starting today?
Start now because he don't play. Royce doesn't play from the beginning, so it's the same case like Tijani.
On the challenge with Bournemouth, they've never been able to pick up a point here at the Etihad before, but do you feel like you're facing a slightly different Bournemouth side that you have in previous seasons?
No, always have been strong since, as a manager, always have been a real tough opponent. Everybody knows it.
There is a chance to go ahead of them into second of the Premier League table. I know it's early days, but would that be a big boost for the team?
Absolutely. That we are going to play for, and we are ready for it.
It's been a difficult place for Bournemouth to come here, not being able to pick up a point yet. But do you feel like, with the form that you're in at the moment, this is possibly the best chance you've got?
I hope so. I hope we have a chance. I think definitely we need one of our best performances. They are, I think, playing well. I expect a demanding game for us, obviously, but I also trust our players. I think we are competing really well. We are being efficient, and let's see. If we give our best, and let's see if it's enough.
Unbeaten.
All right, so you heard the two managers ahead of the game at 4:30. First off, City boss Pep Guardiola, followed by Bournemouth's Andoni Iraola. That should be a really, really good game. Let me just give you the start, and then we'll go on a quick break. When we come back, the guys will delve into what's to come at the Etihad Stadium. Now, City have actually won all Premier League home games against Bournemouth in their top flight history. The only team to have done so against another opponent is United, who've won 16 out of 16 games against Luton. And City themselves have done it again against Swansea. That's 9 out of 9. So they have 100% home winning rate against Bournemouth, hoping to make that count again. On the part of City, they've actually made 8 changes heading into that game. You heard the manager Pep Guardiola speaking about a few of them. Tierney Reinders is on the bench, and also Rodri, who is also on the bench. She's still watching or listening to the Republic of Football on Channel 1 TV and on radio, 97.3. On YouTube, it's City Sports GH. On X, it's City FM. I'm Gabi Ofe. In studio with Bernard Abeku-Ochre, Sedinam Edmond, and Coach Christopher Nimley. You can join the conversation by sending your thoughts on our WhatsApp line, 054996 Later, somewhere around 4:30ish start way, or 5 p.m., we'll activate the phone lines and we'll talk to you what you think about your team. We're taking a quick break. When we come back, there's more football talk for you. Don't go anywhere. Back from the break, 97.3, the Republic of Football, live on Channel 1 TV as well, and on YouTube at City Sports JH, on X at City FM. I'm Gabi Affair in studio with Coach Christopher Nimley, Sadina Edmond, and also Bernard Abeku Ultra. You can send your thoughts on the WhatsApp line 054996 996 0549 986 996. It's Bournemouth taking on, they are the guests at the Etihad Stadium taking on Manchester City. Let me just run you through the result from the other league centres, and we'll try to activate the phone lines, and then we can get talking. Let me take you to the French Ligue 1. I start off from there. So Rennes beat Strasbourg by 4-1. Lens are currently taking on Lorraine. It's 1-0 for Lens. Lille are currently taking on Angers. It's goalless between the two sides. Nantes are taking on Metz, goalless also. Toulouse are taking on Le Havre. In that game is goalless. And then Brest, or Stade Brestois, will take on Lyon. Later at 7:45 p.m. in the French League. For Germany, FC Cologne are currently beating Hamburg by Hamburg SV by 3-1, and the away side have seen 2 red cards. Wolfsburg are taking on Hoffenheim at 4:30, just 1 minute to start that game. If you're a fan of the GPO, Kotoko are currently beating Carolina United by 3-1, and Basake Holy Stars are losing to Accra Heartful. That's just by to chip in the GPO stuff there. In the Italian Serie A, Verona, they lost early on today to Inter Milan by 2-1. Fiorentina also lost to Lecce by 1-0. Torino played out a 2-2 draw with Pisa. At 5 p.m. is Parma taking on Bologna. AC Milan will take on AS Roma at 7:45. Finally, in Spain, you have Levante, who lost early on to Celta Vigo by 2-1. Alaves are currently taking on Espanyol. 58 minutes played in that game. It's Alaves 2, Espanyol 1. At 5:30, Barcelona will take on Elche, and then at 8 p.m. is Real Betis up against Mallorca in the Spanish La Liga. It's 4:30 now. You can now call us 0539 986 996 0549 986 996. If you want to text as well, you can also text us on 0549 986 996 0549 986 996. Let me read some messages, and I'll come back to the guys. This one says, hello, good afternoon, guys. Happy Sunday and happy new month. Please, your guy make a comment that we are not looking for Ghanaian players to play for us. My question for him is that, is it not Ghanaian Chelsea or the way? My name is Steven from J Kojo. I didn't get your message really well. Okay, let's jump onto the phone lines. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from? Okay, we lost that caller. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling Augustus in the former deputy secretary. I'm calling from Isawam.
I didn't get your name, please.
Augustus Ohene.
Augustus Ohene.
Former deputy general secretary of GMC.
Okay, all right. Augustus, talk to me, please.
Please, I was so happy yesterday that all those squandered many chances, eventually, Del Pedro, who is called Jesus, was able to make it through. But please, I'm pleading with you. I want you to carry a story for me. Don't want to lack come to City.
All right, 053996 054996 You can come to the premises later tomorrow to submit your story. Thank you so much, Augustus. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Yes, sorry.
Hello.
Thank you so much. Yes,
hello.
Hi, anyway.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, can you please turn down the volume of your radio set for me? Thank you so much.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you turn down the volume of your radio set for me?
Yeah, move away from me.
All right.
Pascal Avule from Abuja.
Your name is what?
Pascal Avolo from Abubushi, Accra.
All right, talk to me, bro.
I'm just calling to say hi and to say more fire to all Madrid first, and then to say Madrid, yeah, this year they are taking the league, and then Mbappe will take the gold again.
All right, Pascal, thank you so much for your time. 0549986 996 0539 986 996. You can call us and let's get talking. Chelsea fans, United fans, Liverpool fans, Arsenal, Manchester City, Bournemouth. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
Hi, Gabby.
Bro.
Yeah, this is Michael from Kotobaru.
Michael was good.
But it's great. I'm fine, bro.
Nice one. It's good to hear from you. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah. I think I heard you guys saying Arsenal right now we have about 4 tactics that we are playing. And it's true. You see, you can switch to any tactics at all. You understand me? You can switch anything that wants to play Arsenal right now. It doesn't matter about the tactics of the coach. You can switch to anything at all. So it's a good thing for the team. And then I think this year, we are, of course, no team this time they are not losing any match again. Thank you, bro.
All right, thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate your time. 0549 986 996 0539 986 996. You can call us and let's get talking. Bournemouth are currently taking on Manchester City. City are the away team, the home team. Sorry, City are the home team. 3 minutes played at the Etihad Stadium. Bournemouth looking like to start on the front foot, and so we'll be keeping you posted with all the updates. Hi, and then where are you calling us from? Hello.
Hello.
Your name, please.
Yeah, my name is Steven Gao, aka Tinamenta.
Steven, what team do you support and what do you want to talk about?
I'm full Manchester United supporter. And you look as if you are picking up. Just that I'm very my prayer is that we should do better than this. Because as a matter of fact, the way they are winning these days is not raising our hope high. These days it's hard for us, some of us to put on Manchester United today, now going around up and down. I'm hoping to hear that Christopher Nimley, the coach over there, will say something, or will bring our hope life, because I notice he's one of the supporters. Listen to all of you. You are doing a big job. Have a wonderful day.
All right, you too, bro. Thank you so much for your time. 054996 996 0539 96 996. That's the call line. You can call us. If you want to text, you can do so on 0549 986 996 0549 96 996. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
0549.
Hello. Hello, can you turn down the volume of radio set for me and then we can talk, please? Okay. 054996 996. I think Bernard I think we should tell our listeners that when they call us, they shouldn't listen to themselves, you know?
No, I don't get it. Like,
because the feedback here is very terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Desmond, calling from Desmond.
Desmond, oh, yeah, okay. How are you doing, Desmond?
I'm doing good.
Great stuff. What team do you support, though?
Manchester United.
How are you feeling after what? 3 wins, 1 draw?
No, we didn't win. We played draw yesterday.
Yes, that's what I said. 3 wins, 1 draw.
I'm sorry. Don't know what to do. I don't know, Charlie. I don't know why they keep on rising our hope and then they will drop it in the middle of the something, you know. See. But kudos to Mr. Nimele. He has been, how do you call it, injunctive whenever it comes to, I don't know, Charlie. Kudos to him and the whole crew, Charlie. Whenever I don't listen to you, it seems I'm missing something. You are doing a very good job. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. 05399696. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Gabi Ofe, aka Shani Godawa.
Is that Ima?
She said, yeah.
Emma, is that you? Ima,
Yes.
you want
Yes, your main brother.
to talk to me, Ima.
Your main brother. How you doing?
I'm all right. Yourself?
Oh, I'm doing good. Then I bring a question. My brother too.
So you, if you call, you go shout to you before you go.
Yeah.
You
go give a shout out before you go. Before you go.
Without the coach, Charlie. Hey, you guys are doing a fantastic job, Charlie.
We appreciate it.
We have you guys. We have you guys. Mr. Ravi.
Yeah, bro.
Charlie, we need a midfielder. That they go to guy, no. Charlie, player.
Today, don't complain. No, yes, you played a 2-2 draw with Forest.
No, see. As a serious team, we just can't come back from the break and lose focus. Like 5 minutes into the game, you are 2-1 down. Charlie, as a serious team, you shouldn't be doing that. This is the Premier League. You just came back from the break. 5 minutes into the match, and I do wonder. I just went out to go to peace when I came back to. I said, how come? Like, I don't get it. Like a serious club, sorry. When you are leading 1-0 away to Newcastle Forest, you just come back and just losing out. Tell me, look at the goals. Tell me, goals where you look to understand. Goals where you look to understand. Tell me, we need better defenders. It is look sure that they go down there. Charlie, maybe we don't feel. Like what you say, we don't feel. What are they doing? You see, if we need to do better as a team, Charlie, that they go down guy. Charlie, I don't know why he's still playing at United. That they go down guy. I don't know what he's telling. Is it because he's a Portuguese? Because this guy, if he will not even get a team to play in Ghana Premier League. I can bet I can bet my team on it. Diego Dalu, not a player. Charlie, they go to come at Charlie. So Charlie, we need a better midfielder. Yesterday, you can see Casemiro was tired, but there was nobody on the bench that can come and do the Casemiro job.
But you have Ugarte there.
Oh my God, that guy making a machine. That is the first.
There's Kobe Menu.
You see, that's the coach problem. The coach doesn't trust Kobe Menu. That's the one problem. The coach doesn't trust the young guy. And for Ugarte, he said that this is not Ugarte he saw at 40. But he goes to he needs his photocopy at United. You see, because as your coach, you need Ugarte in and out. But this guy is not even playing. He's not even looking at your way. He's not even seeing you in the team. But you see, I don't know why United spent that money to go and bring that guy, that European guy. Sorry. See, yesterday you could see that the midfield, Charlie, like we were tired in the midfield, but there was nobody on the pitch to come and like give us energy in the middle of the park, Charlie, and control the game.
Okay.
You can come back from from the break, and like 5 minutes, you have two hours down. So you want to tell it yesterday you were second. But what are you seeing? No, they will go the 7, 8.
Don't worry. You'll be fine, okay? You'll be fine, okay? Okay. 053996 996 054996 996. Hi. Your name, where are you calling us from? Hello, your name, where are you calling us from, please? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, your name, please.
My name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel calling from where?
From Volta region.
Which part of Volta region, Emma?
Apaya South.
What? Afajato South. How's the place looking like?
The weather is cloudy.
Okay. Ima, talk to me, okay? What team you support, though?
Liverpool.
Liverpool, how do you feel? Yesterday you won. You beat Aston Villa by 2-0.
I hope they should keep up playing good so that we can compete.
Ima,
And
yes,
also,
yes, you're listening.
About the Bournemouth and City game, I want Bournemouth to beat City. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Ima. Calling from Afajato South, right? In the Volta regions.
Yeah.
Said you know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's quite close to Hawkeye.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
That's where Botamada
Yeah.
comes from.
How can you?
Hi, you know where you calling us from?
My name is James. I'm calling from Atiku.
Your name is what, Vincent?
James.
James
calling from
Attico. Okay, James. What team do you support? Can you power up a bit? You sound very calm. Are you okay?
I'm very much okay. I support Manchester United.
Oh, okay. Yesterday you played out a 2-0 draw with Forest.
Yes, and I'm very happy.
Mm.
Although the performance wasn't good, but the team that is gradually coming back, you have to settle down. If it was to be last 2 seasons, or even just last season, we would have lost that match. And if it would have been Onana in the post, we would have lost that match. So the draw is okay. At least we did not lose. 1 point is very, very, very valuable. And cool.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, James. 053996 996 0549 996. Call us. Let's get talking. Your team won. Just call us, talk to us about how you feel. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Your name,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, I'm calling from St. My name is DeGraft.
DeGraft.
Yeah.
Nice one. DeGraft, what team do you support?
Yeah, I'm a full United man.
Hey. Charlie.
Yeah.
You say Amorim, he can take the team into a top 5 finish?
Mori is likely because yesterday match that we were watching, Sesko was not playing nothing. Instead of you to bring him on the bench, put some midfield so that Bruno can be moving forward. No, Sesko play 90 minutes with nothing. This is our coaching answer. Sometimes I don't know. We that we are watching the glass and he's on the pitch. We don't know what he's doing. In fact, you should pick up. If not, they are. Well, we are the back. We are watching whatever will happen. But we pray we hit to the top 4 at the end of the season. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. DeGraft 053996 about his submission.
If
right?
you take from the way that Nottingham Forest played after they scored that second goal,
Yeah.
you can't substitute the striker.
Mm.
If you are going to substitute, then you have to do like for like. But on the bench there,
You
there's
don't have
no proper striker there.
Yeah, in the mode of Shesko.
In the mode of Shesko. So you rather keep him in the box and get the team to play and get the ball to him.
Okay.
That's why he didn't substitute him.
All right, let's get back to the phone lines. Hi, and where are you calling us from? Hello. Hello. I think he or she did not wait for us. 053996 996 054996 996. I'm Gabio First, the Republic of Football 97.3, also live on Channel 1 TV. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
I'm Drip God, calling from Shama.
I didn't get your name, please.
I'm Drip God.
Gregor. Drip God.
Yeah.
Hi, Charlie. Drip God. You did drip, eh?
No be easy.
Hey, you did drip. But right now, evidence no deal, because we know they see the drip.
You know you see the drip where?
Yeah, I mean, they call me, say you be drip God. You know they see, like, drip God, yeah. As you call me, then you go, first time we fly, I make you say, yeah, drip God, you day. You understand?
You make no worry. I go invite you, come inside. Make no worry.
You go invite you, come away?
The city inside.
The city. Where city they?
Ashama City.
Okay. Dream God. Make you talk.
So,
Yeah. Waiting the support.
Okay. I be die-hard United fan.
Oh, okay.
But I'm here to assure all my United fans that we are now picking up. So they shouldn't rush. The way they are criticizing the team, I don't like it. Because even at the start of the season, all the odds was against us. Even some of them predicted us that we will finish 16th at the end of the season. But see, let me assure them that we are picking up. And we are back, and we will never return back. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Drip God, for your time. Just by way of updates, Manchester City have taken the lead against Bournemouth. It was a beautiful goal converted by Erling Haaland, beats the offside trap, slightly comes the ball into the net of the Bournemouth to give the citizens a lead against the Cherries. Hi, you know where you're calling us from?
Gabi Ofe.
Bro.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Is that Ima again?
I beg. It's not like we are giving the team pressure. Charlie, United. Charlie,
Ima, you come back again.
Yeah, Charlie. There's no time for anybody.
But I figure you make your submission finish.
No, make us finish. I beg.
Or you the reply to the other callers.
I reply to my United callers. They don't get the ambition. Charlie, like.
No, but you say the United, the other United way they no get ambition. Why you for talk so?
Oh, I'm true. Charlie,
Ima, you talk to coach. Listen to coach.
Ima, team 15th, Joe 16th last season. Yeah.
Yeah, coach.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that this United team was 16th or 15th or so last season. Clearly, you don't expect them to move from 16 or 15 all the way to the top four without such undulating performances. They will come good, but until that winning mentality is established, you'll be experiencing such thing. You mentioned Diego Dallo. I agree with you why he shouldn't be playing for United. But my United problems are so huge that you cannot use just one window to fix it. So, few, oh no.
Okay, Ima, you okay?
If coach talk there, who am I?
All right, Ima, thank you so much. 05 4996 996 0539 96 996. The Republic of Football 97.3 live on Channel 1 TV and on YouTube at City Sports JJ, on X at City FM. So City have taken the lead against Bournemouth. Haaland in the 70 minutes giving the citizens the lead against the Cherries. It looks like City will get another 3 points against the Cherries. But you can also call us on 053996 996 054996 996 053996 996 0549 96996. Hi, you know where you're calling us from?
My name is Messiah. I'm calling from Peshi Council.
Your name is what? Apija?
Messiah.
Okay, Messiah, talk to me.
Please, I'm calling from Peshi Council.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
I'm United fan. Actually, yesterday, the coach should have substituted Casemiro from the midfield. And then bring on either Ugarte or Lane. That was what caused us yesterday. You see, and then the defense. You see, sometimes we are working with defense that are not, let's say, mature enough to play the UPL. You always suffer. You know that lot were playing as if we have never been in the UPL before. You score first half, within 2 minutes when they came back from second half, we have equalized in the score unit. What plan was the coach having by then? The coach should have had to fix them. That will stop other strikers into their box. But our coach is very stubborn. We want to play one system. We should change the system per every game he makes. That is how it's supposed to be. Thank you.
Thank you so much. 05499696. Coach, you want to address
Manchester
that?
United issue? It has got nothing to do with system. Other teams are playing 4-4-2, 3-5-4. Are they not being beaten? They have been beaten.
Hi, and then why are you calling us
You
from?
understand? It's not a matter of system. At the point that accept where your team was or is at the moment. Man United would not just wake up from 15, 16 and go and be challenging for the league. No. This, and then he spoke about he should have substituted Casemiro for no. When United are chasing the game, Casemiro is a better outlet. Because if you watch the game yesterday, he nearly equalized the goal before eventually Man United equalized.
Yeah.
You bring in Ugarte, you want somebody who can get on the ball and pass the ball with intent. If Man United were leading, then you bring in Ugarte to come and show up. But not when you are chasing the game, Casemiro will give you area threat and things like that. You want to substitute him.
All right. Hi, you know where you calling us from?
My name is Zuzu. I'm calling from East Legon, American House.
Zuzu. Sorry about the hold up, okay?
Come again.
I'm saying I'm sorry about the hold up, okay?
Oh, okay, no problem.
Nice one. Zuzu, talk to me.
Okay, so I'm a Manchester United supporter. And I perfectly agree with Coach Christopher Nimley. The team will rise. I think that even if we should not play the top 4 this season, probably by next season we should be okay. We should be competing for the title. As, if you see the problems that Manchester United have gotten, is huge. And it will take a few more years to fix. So all the United fans should be patient. They should just have patience with the coach. Everything will be fine. We'll be very fine. And shout out to all the boys around the American House in Silicon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zuzu. Right? Yeah, interesting name. 054996996053996996. Hi, where are you calling us from? Okay, so Bournemouth have equalized
by
at the Etihad Stadium.
Number 1 goalkeeper.
Yeah, Donnarumma.
Donnarumma
in the mix of things. So Bournemouth have equalized. It's 1-1. The players are not too excited about. But let's get to the phone lines.
It's a push or something.
Hi, and where are you calling us from? Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay. Our caller is gone. No caller. So there was a cross that came. Oh, Charlie, what's Donnarumma doing?
So he came out and he should have gotten his 4 hands around the ball. Anticipation poor. Then he complains that there's somebody who was kicking. Look, he rather was pushing the player.
Oh, okay. He was held.
No, he was not held.
Let's get back to the phone lines. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
My name is Moses, calling for Community 25.
Your name is what?
Moses.
Moses, talk to me.
Community 25.
Okay, TM 25. Talk to me, bro.
Yeah. My problem is about Chelsea coach Maresca. What is happening to him with regard to the defense? All the losses that Chelsea have is from the defense. What is he doing about it? If you are winning a match and you will bring a defender who is not ready and somebody who is performing, you just substitute that player and you got to lose. What is his problem? Somebody should talk to him for us. Thank you.
All right. We'll take our final 2 callers and it's a wrap. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hello, Benedict.
Benedict, I think you need to position yourself well because your line breaks.
Okay, it's okay now.
Yeah, super good. From where? Cape Coast? Agona Swedro.
Yes, please. My greeting to Christopher. Coach Christopher.
Yeah.
I'm an Arsenal fan, die-hard Arsenal fan, and I like what Arsenal are doing now. If you try to play us on a low block, we score you. And if you try to open up play with us too, we score you more than 5. So I like what Arsenal are doing. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Our final caller 053996 996 053996 996 053996 996. Bernard, I think we should do this. Maybe we should ask our final caller a question. When he wins next weekend, we can give the person something nice.
Something nice?
Yeah, like a bundle or
data stuff.
I don't know where you're calling out from.
My name is Susan. But like I was talking about, I didn't hear from you guys.
Oh, so you're back again?
Yes, I'm back.
No, but you give shout outs to America House.
Is that Zuzu?
That's all.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were done with us.
No, I want Christopher Nibble to give me big shout out because I love that man. I've never met him, but I want to come there one day and meet him because that man is just a great coach.
Sure.
Zuzu.
Thank you, coach.
Number 1. I should be.
Thank you. Oh, father. Well, why invite you to come to America House? Thank you.
Zoo the man.
Zoo the hard guy.
Okay, so I thought Zoo was our last caller, but at this point
he called for shout-outs. Yeah.
At this point, Zoo spoiled everything. Make you take a last caller. Hi, your name, where are you calling from? Our last caller for today.
Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening. How are you?
This is Mohammed.
Okay, Mo.
From Pada.
Talk to me. What team do you support?
I'm the Arsenal fan.
Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you feeling after your team's brilliant run under Mikel Arteta this season?
We feel so proud.
A lot of
So
people
proud.
say that the title is yours to lose.
Yes, we are determined, and I'm sure we'll get it. But at the end of the tournament, at the end of the tournament, we will surely crown champions. Hello.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Mo. We appreciate you. Yeah. All right. So that's it. Thank you so much for everyone who called. So Mohammed, our final caller, predicting that Arsenal will win the title finally under Mikel Arteta. At the Etihad Stadium, 29 minutes. Manchester City 1, Bournemouth 1, and so it looks like. Let's see. There's a lot of more minutes to actually play, though. Guys, I think we should have a final bite at the game, and then it's a wrap. Bernard, you won. Let me start off with you.
No,
It's proper football.
I think it's something sumptuous cooking at the Etihad. I mean, ordinarily, if City is attacking you, whatever club you are, you call it. But it's the arrogance from Bournemouth for me, and that's with which they equalize. You see the City go brilliant thinking. You know, he starts the attack at Erling Haaland. You know, receives the ball, gives that ball back to how his name seemed to have skipped me. Then
Doku. It was Bernard.
Oh, okay.
No,
Bernardo Silva.
No, it was Silva who later headed the ball back into space when he realized that the defender.
Ryan Sheki,
the number 10.
You know, when he realized that the defender wanted to close Hazard up, you know, he headed the ball into space, and Alan with his space and all of that, you know, went in. And 1-on-1, he's hitting you, and that's exactly what transpired. So it's going to be a long journey in this game, 30 minutes, and it's been blistering, you know, and all of that. So I feel we have a game at hand. I'm already enjoying it.
You see, when I look at Manchester City play of late, I cast my mind back to the times when they had Sterling on the left, they had Mahrez on the right. You clearly see the drop in quality in their flank play because they are using Doku and me virtually forcing to dribble the player. When they had Sterling in his at his peak, Mahrez, an established Premier League winner with Leicester City, walk into this match, and you could see a bit more finesse with what they were doing out wide. But I mean, I think the quality in the wing play of Man City has seriously dropped, and Pep, in my view, maybe, of course, you cannot compare the two eras. Okay, he's been there for how many years? 10 years now.
Yeah.
I think he's built two teams. This is the second team that these guys keep.
What's Bournemouth doing?
How do you give
Haaland that space?
They are giving him too much space.
Oh,
come on.
Bournemouth. Seriously?
You see, they are pushing the line high up, and they seem to be lacking in pace to catch up with Haaland. This is the second time, and the second goal is very similar to the first. Very, very similar to the first.
I think the problem is the lack of proper press. And so the two centre back, the man is a mobile striker. So if there is no proper press on the ball, follow him where he goes.
Communication. Talk to
Follow
each
him
other.
where he
Follow him.
goes.
Keep following him.
I mean, look, they've considered two very
If you are not
bad
watching
goals.
him, if you are not watching him, it's disaster. Watch
Look
this.
at that.
So that's
they are not watching him.
He's in between both
They are
of
not
them.
even
One
watching him.
person
No,
steps
see,
out.
it's Diakite and Senesi. Senesi gets dragged into the midfield. You see,
first-
and then
the
he
first
leaves
was
the job just for Diakite to be marking Haaland. And that's what coach is saying. If you are pressing, the two centre backs must be very close, or coach, to the striker. That's Haaland. You don't
can't
leave
keep
him
offside. I mean, completely off your
That's
side.
that. I think that's a really.
This
That's a
guy-
good goal, but that's a really poor defending. on the
I
part.
really like what City is doing in the midfield when they see that Bournemouth are high up the pitch. How they quickly hit that ball to try and get to Haaland. It's really.
And it's about if you look, this guy, you might see him to think he's a rigid, striker.
Haaland.
He's mobile. He keeps moving. So the moment you get your eye off him,
Haaland
that's
is only
that's
rigid
when
when
he's
you
setting.
tell him to get himself involved in the play. When you allow him to.
Yeah, so if you lose your,
And even that one, I
gaze
think he's even improved.
a little, he's hurting you because he loves to run and he's dragging the defensive line along. Look at this.
Oh,
That's a
look
third
at
goal.
this. This should be
Nico
a
Riley,
third.
can he go past the goalkeeper? Slots
Now,
misses the target. Okay, so it's Manchester City with the lead at the Etihad Stadium. In City 2, Bournemouth 1. Haaland gets in his second goal against the Cherries. And Bournemouth are all over the place at the back. Look, it's not looking too good.
But
34 minutes.
I think Andoni should revise his approach. The opening up of
He's
his
gone
play,
toe to toe with them.
and it's going to hurt you.
I think the toe to toe was good, but there needed to be some form of smartness and awareness. If your players, Semenyo,
they also give the
Semenyo
ball
has
away.
been.
They also give the ball away.
But they close up faster, don't
that's
they?
Semenyo.
You
That
look
is
at how they recover. in
Donnarumma,
defense.
you are not going to beat him from there. Pass the ball.
Okay. Well, so that's our show for today. Manchester City with the lead against Bournemouth. Haaland with 2 goals for the Citizens. There will be more football talk for you later on TV, Channel 1 TV. That's 9 p.m. scorecard 9 to 10:30. Coach Christopher Nimley, Sedina Edmond, and Benjamin Nketiah will be there to run it. You get a tactical breakdown of the games that have happened from the European League. So stay with us. More football talk for you on Channel 1 TV later tonight. Thank you so much, guys. Bernard Abeku, Sedina Edmond, Coach Christopher Nimley, our callers, our texters, Edwin Kwakofi with huge support, the graphics, everything you've seen on our YouTube is the brains behind it, and also technical support from Thomas, brilliant man, watching very interesting stuff. Thomas, what team do you support? Thomas, what team do you support? Bournemouth. Lion man. All right, we are back same time next week, Saturday, Sunday, Republic of Football. Live here on your radio and TV. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much for doing this with us. We're back same time next week. I'm Gabi Affair. Enjoy the rest of your day, and do take care of yourself and bye bye.